time and like trying to figure out what the words of this song are. There'll be words in this part, like we'll get there. It's like everyone will go there and drink in the meantime. All right, here we go. Sidle up to the bar, I gotta tell you something. Got you thinking about the rent, the bills, the grind, the drills, the work, the boss. Now you're counting out the cost. Your honeybee buzzing about the honey-do list. With the honey-do that, the honey-do this. Got the greenbacks, the Benjamins, the sales tax, you send them in. Deadlines, the breadlines, you're up and down and back again. Thank God there's a whiskey bar on Broadway. Oh my, there's a neon sign inside. Hot damn, there's a cold one coming my way. And we can make it feel alright if we can make it to that whiskey bar tonight. I'm talking about the ball, the chain, the stress, the strain, the cold, the hot. She loves me not. The women are from Venus and the men are from Mars. The honor and the cherish and till death do us part. The in-laws, the old flames, the rugrats, the dating gang. Your ex is the next kiss, you're off and on and back again. Thank God there's a whiskey bar on Broadway. Oh my, there's a neon sign inside. Inside. Hot damn, there's a cold one coming my way. And we can make it feel alright if we can make it to that whiskey bar tonight. Bar on Broadway. Oh my, there's a neon sign inside. Yeah, there's a neon sign inside. Hot damn, there's a cold one coming my way. You make it there, you can make it feel alright. I will make it feel right singing na 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 na. Alright, yeah, we'll sing it just like that. Sing it. Na 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 na. Alright, yeah, good. I need a little round over here. Na 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 times or more. Be discreet or paint your smile. You'll be going out in style. Pick yourself up, dust off, love yourself. Hold your head out, wear a smile, love yourself. Pick yourself up, dust off, love yourself. Hold your head out, wear a smile, love yourself. World will want to know where you're down. Want to talk with me? Let's do it in some privacy. The time and place for everything. Stimulate those church bells can ring. It's only now to tell the world you're living with the down and the down. Be discreet or paint your smile. You'll be going out in style. Yourself up, dust off, love yourself. Hold your head out, wear a smile, love yourself. Pick yourself up, dust off, love yourself. Hold your head out, wear a smile, love yourself. World will want to know when you're down. Going out in style. Pick yourself up, dust off, love yourself. Hold your head out, wear a smile, love yourself. Pick yourself up, dust off, love yourself. Hold your head out, wear a smile, love yourself. Pick yourself up, dust off, love yourself. Hold your head out, wear a smile, love yourself. Pick yourself up, dust off, love yourself. Hold your head out, wear a smile, love yourself. Whoa, whoa, know where you're down. Whoa, whoa, know where you're down.
Does it surprise you? I wonder when it's going to turn. Out on the bleak horizon, there rages a storm with no reprieve. You let them in with your eyes wide open. Now you can't get them to leave. I see the wolf in the sheepskin, beating on the poor for their plight, bringing calamity one day closer to everybody takes flight. Some of us left for the mainland, while others waited behind. All that remain are the haunted faces, giving a voice to the light. They tell me hope is gone. They tell me hope is gone. Yes, it is. Just leave your soul at the doorway. Your money ain't worth nothing here. I can't see much in your new world order, except more hatred and fear. Starting to think that we're done here. Whole lot of zip on the news. We've next to nothing divided now, and if the one's gonna lose, they tell me, oh, hope is gone. They tell me that, they tell me, oh, hope is gone. Yes, it is. They tell me, oh, is gone. They tell me that, they tell me, oh, hope is gone. Oh, hope is gone. Oh, hope is gone.
As night falls, her skin's torn. She sees herself knocking at locked doors. My questions, suggestions, do none of them follow you home? Infectious affection, hopeless perceptions of you are not alone. Don't you know the fire burns around your soul? I can't get in. I tried. So it goes. You're safe inside, but you're all alone. I think you built these walls too high. 'Cause we'd all quite like to run away and spend our nights next to railways, to see trains go by, see the faces turn away, to see if hers might stay. There's energy in silence. All kinds of conflict create this violence. You love her, it's okay. 100 people think that way. Infectious affection, hopeless perceptions of what if we're not all okay. Don't you know the fire burns around your soul? I can't get in. I tried. So it goes. You're safe inside, but you're all alone. I think you built these walls too high. 'Cause we'd all quite like to run away and spend our nights next to railways, to see trains go by, see the faces turn away, to see if hers might stay. Oh, and the feelings fight for right of way, like the cars and bikes on motorways. It's behind your eyes, the voice inside your brain. I hope it whispers, stay, stay, oh, stay. Oh, 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 stay. Oh, stay.
Seen it on the TV, people in the streets. The leaders are all hiding while the people speak their piece.
say good evening to Nadie. Good evening, Nadie.
Hello.
Well, let's just turn you up a bit. Try that again.
Hello.
There we go. So we've got about 15 minutes till we go live, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, 8 o'clock, we are doing the NHS clapathon thing. We're going to go to our windows, go to our doors, have a clap, have a cheer. And then we're going to come back here and we're going to talk to Nadie and we're going to listen to some more music, and Tony's here and it's just going to be more fun. We've got beer, we've got drink, it's going to be music bound and stuff. So we'll see you in a minute. Until then, carry on with the music. Yeah.
Which one are you? Occupying spaces, calling in the boys in the room.
Questioned, I ain't got no answers.
This world's gone silent. You wouldn't dare make a noise, and you've seen all that I have. When did we lose our voice? You were taken too early, and your memory remains. Yet somehow you hurt me anyway. And I hope you'll forgive me. I was a little too late, and it was never my intention to leave things this way. I haven't slept in a week now, and I can't clear my mind. You're looking down on me. This place has lost its time. Yeah, you were my weakness. Hey, you kept me strong. You'll always be with me, no matter how long. And I hope you'll forgive me. I was a little too late, and it was never my intention to leave things this way. And I hope you'll forgive me. I was a little too late, and it was never my intention to leave things this way. I would sacrifice it all just for one more day. I would sacrifice it all just for one more. I would sacrifice it all just for one more day. I would sacrifice it all just for one more. Most memories fade, but yours will stay the same. Most memories will fade. And I hope you'll forgive me. I was a little too late, and it was never my intention to leave things this way. Most memories fade, but yours will stay the same. Most memories fade, but yours will stay the same. Most memories fade, but yours will stay the same. Most memories will fade, yours will stay the same. Most memories will fade.
So we're going to take a trip out to our front doors now, ladies and gentlemen. You've got about 3 minutes to go and clap our NHS and all our other services and all the cleaners and the truck drivers and the lorry drivers, truck drivers, same thing. Shelf stackers, shop staff, all of them. Go and give them a clap, and we'll get back here in about 5 minutes, and we'll have a live jam night. Until then, music.
Well, the kids in the schoolhouse, they couldn't wait too long. But when the school is over, they put the cat clothes on. Well, you ought to hear slapping, swinging to the band. Well, there's a real rock and rhythm that's sweeping all over this land. Well, I'm a rockabilly rebel from head to toe. I gotta keep on rocking everywhere I go. Well, everybody join us, we're good company. Yeah, we'll be a real cool cat, be a rockabilly rebel like me. Now those squares get the message, get the bop and beat. Let them trance through your body to the head of your feet. Well, shaking your shoes, boy, don't it make you feel wild? Well, if you can't dance now, we're gonna show you how. Well, I'm a rockabilly rebel from head to toe. I gotta keep on rocking everywhere I go. Well, everybody join us, we're good company. Yeah, we'll be a real cool cat, be a rockabilly rebel like me. Yeah, I'm a rockabilly rebel from head to toe. I gotta keep on rocking everywhere I go. Everybody join us, we good company. Yeah, I'll be a real cool cat, be a rockabilly rebel like me. Yeah, I'll be a real cool cat, be a rockabilly rebel like me. Yeah, I'll be a real cool cat, be a rockabilly rebel like me. Now I'm cynical, letting go has never been something I perfected. I have plenty yet to learn, but I don't, never will. It's the same old mess I'm always in. I will give just about anything to change. I would tear this heart out beating from my chest, and I'd offer you my one last breath. Falling to my knees, I will digress, and it's plain to see there's nothing left. For a second chance, one more try, I
And we're going live. How we doing, people? I hope you've all been out at your front doors clapping the NHS and all the services and the brilliant job they're doing. I've actually been very lucky this week to have a chat with a few people involved, including a friend of ours, Steve Archer. Many people out there will know Steve Archer. He's an ambulance driver, and he's out there working on the front lines. And he's actually been off for 2 weeks in quarantine, and he's going back today. So I just wanted to wish him every bit of luck out there. And this week, we are joined by Josh, but he's got a blonde wig on, and he's taken to wearing glasses and calling himself Nadie. So Nadie, how you doing?
I am good. Greetings and salutations, freakers.
Tony's here.
Very gorgeous, Tony. Looking a bit lush, love.
So we're all here. We're all. How you doing, Nate? How's isolation?
In isolation, I go a little mad in isolation.
You've always been mad, Nadie.
To be honest, that is true. Except I appear to be going madder. But yeah, it's just me and old Kurt Cobain today.
You and Kurt Cobain.
Me and a big cheese.
Oh, behind you there. Hang about. Let's just change your screen so we can see that properly. There we go.
There you go.
You've been playing with your studio setup.
I have. Yeah. I've always had this studio, but for the last year, my mum has used it as a storage room for her stuff. And yeah, I've reclaimed it yesterday. I was like, I've got to teach in this room. I've got to get away from the lunatics that live in this house as well. So
the lunatics, obviously, being Sky, your daughter.
my birthday is tomorrow.
Her birthday is tomorrow. And we're going to
Birthday
try and link up by video call so my kids can wish your kids happy birthday and do this new world happy birthday thing.
Yeah, she will absolutely love that. And actually, it's been one of those really weird things about isolation is that people, I think, are keeping in touch and getting in touch a little bit more than they usually do.
Do you know what? I have spent the past week and a bit speaking to people I haven't spoken properly to in a while, yourself included.
Myself, yeah.
Mick White.
Oh yeah, from the new originals.
Been chatting with him today over Facebook. He sent me a track for the radio show. He's going to come on. He's going to come and play us a couple of songs one week. Pete Sipper. Do you remember Pete Sipper?
I do remember Pete Sipper.
We've been chatting with him today. We've done a set-up with him. I had so many people I've been... Joe Webb.
Oh, lovely Joe.
Produced your album. Produced some of my stuff as well. There he is.
That's not him, that's me.
That's you drowning in a pool.
But that's him.
That's him, yeah, with the boobs.
With the boobs.
Yeah.
The great cracking pair.
I saw him put a frustrated post out on Facebook, so rather than answer on Facebook, I thought I'll give him a call. And I did. And we had a chat, and it was all good, and it was lovely to hear from him. So, lots of things going on.
Lovely and old-fashioned there, Ian.
Me old-fashioned.
Well, using it the old telephone as opposed to some, written words.
Do you know what? It's better to talk. People misconstrue words. They don't make sense of words. But when you actually speak to them and you can see them like we can now, you know when I'm taking the piss.
Yeah, like now.
Always.
What have you been up to, Tony?
Nothing.
Nothing. Working. You're actually working from
Yeah.
home, aren't you?
Yes.
And has that been easy?
No, not really.
No? You're hiding away in the
it's
bedroom
not
lots
easy.
away from me and the kids.
Yeah, I am working, promise.
Yeah, but that's just normal though, Ian.
Well,
Jesus.
there is that. There is that.
She's up there with a box of Ferrero Rocher and a bottle of Chardonnay. She's like, I am not coming down.
It's not
Oh, sorry,
Chardonnay,
she's not doing those
it's
things.
gin.
She's working.
She said Ferrero Rocher, not Chardonnay.
She said Ferrero Rocher and Chardonnay.
Oh, God.
Did say Ferrero Rocher and Chardonnay.
Yeah, it's gin. This gin is the poison these days. Gone are the days of all the baby shams and stuff she used to drink.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think she ever drank Baby Sham. I believe we used to get through a bottle of vodka every time that we had.
Moving
out,
on.
For those of you that
Yeah,
don't know, Nadie and I go back a very long way to when we were about 18. One of my
18
earliest
years.
memories of Nadie was her squirming around on my car bonnet in a PVC rubber dress. I'm going to leave it there because it sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
it is,
mean?
And it will.
The rest of the
Happy
the rest of
times.
the story is a bit disappointing, but I mean, I'll just leave it there. It's fine.
Donuts in a car park? That's not disappointing. That's reckless youth. I'm pretty sure there's songs written about stuff like that.
That's a McDonald's now.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
We closed all the pubs down that we played in, Nate.
I don't know if it was me personally, but I'm feeling slightly responsible.
Have you got a drink?
Oh dear.
What's your poison tonight?
Tonight I'm having a gin and a bit of lemon.
Oh, how
Just
upper
fancied
class.
I fancied something a little bit citrusy.
Oh,
Something to amuse my bouche.
you needed some zest.
Some zest in my life.
So we haven't got an
You got a
8:15
red
act booked
stripe.
in.
What are you, on a park bench?
Yeah. In all fairness, right, the reason I like drinking Red Stripe is when we used to do the Santa Pod gigs. Used to, because, God knows when we're going back there.
Worried about my
They always
tongue.
used to give us a crate of Red Stripe as part of our rider. So it's kind of got sentimental value to me.
Okay.
I feel like I'm at a festival.
We kind of are.
See, I've even got flashing lights. Can you see? My lights changing colour in the
yeah.
background. Yeah,
can,
on a disco.
yeah.
Yeah. So we haven't got a first act booked in tonight for 8:15. But what I have got is a debut. We've got a debut tonight. And we have got some of Josh. So Josh, obviously, who's been presenting with me the past couple of weeks, he's been doing a load of work on this behind the scenes for us. He's keeping himself busy, and he's recording drums and stuff for people on Facebook. So I think we're going to start with that. Are we? Is the question. Just let me make sure I've got that set up. Yes, we are. So we're going to show you a video. One of Josh's mates, Lee Royston, out on Facebook, put his guitar work up and said, if anyone wants to add to this, please pick it up and play it. So Josh was in the
He's more than
studio.
welcome to join Past the Parts, This we always need more.
I'll tell you
more
what, we
people.
will talk about that once we've had a watch of the video, because I think the video is a good introduction to what you're trying to
I
do. So
agree.
we'll do that in a second. So watch the video. This is Josh and Lee Royston, and I believe the track is called 19 Nation. Fingers crossed this works when I press this button. So our first bit of music tonight. Ah, yeah. Rocking. What do you think of that,
Yeah.
Nate?
Oh, I liked it very much. Definitely need some bass in that. That's some proper shredding and some great double kick.
Yeah, Josh on the drums is awesome. What do you reckon, Tony?
Yeah, it's great. I thought Josh was just a guitarist.
There you go.
Didn't know he could play drums. Well
He
done,
plays
Josh.
There you
drums
go.
very, very well. I've had the pleasure of playing drums. Well, not playing drums with Josh because we don't play at the same time. That would be silly, really. Or Adamant, because he had two drummers, didn't he?
He still does.
Yeah, of course he still does. Yeah, he's still out touring, isn't he? Well,
That's right,
no,
yeah.
he's not at the moment. But
Well, no
who
one's
is
out touring at the moment.
exactly? Yeah.
No one.
So this is an interesting thing. Obviously, online collaboration, Nadie, is something that you, myself, and Tony have done for years with Icon Positions and other websites. Icon Positions unfortunately died. I know Rich, who's in the chat room, is trying to resurrect that within the indie music space. So go and check out Indie Music Space, guys. It's full of indie artists. But you've started an initiative on Facebook called Pass the Parts.
Yeah, I did.
And?
What is it? It's basically a place for you to create an idea and to put your idea online. And then hopefully somebody will see that and go, oh, I like that drum pattern, or I like that little guitar, or I like that guitar solo, or I like that vocal, whatever, keyboard part, flute, cello, whatever. And then they take it and then they add a part to it, and then they upload it then with the two parts now added, and then maybe someone else picks that up and takes it. And the idea really is for it to be uniquely very collaborative. So although music is always about collaboration, I think definitely with the advent of home recording, which is effectively where I am at the moment, it can be a bit of a solitary quest, and we tend to find ourselves in the studio alone, making everything ourselves. And this way then your initial idea starts as like a thing that grows, and then other people water your plant for you effectively, and it can go anywhere. I like a metaphor.
A lovely analogy, that is.
Thank you. I've been
So-
doing planting this week.
So have you done many? Is it working yet, or are you sort of still trying to get this off the ground? And
I'm still sort of trying to effectively get it off the ground, but I'm hopeful that now that everybody's got a bit more time, that
yeah,
they
well,
might
it's something
find...
that Tony and I have kicked off one this week. We haven't done a song together in ages, just because of time and money, and not that it needs
Family.
money, but family and other things going on, you know. And we've kicked off one this week, and we're going to make it into a massive big thing. We've got Josh drumming, we've got Nick Andrew on guitar, we've got Jim Reese on bass. I'm playing acoustic, Tony's singing, I'm doing some backing vocals.
The world famous
We're
Jim
going to
Reese.
get a few more people involved along the way. We need a keyboard player and a few other items, and we're going to do a version of Little Angels, Splendid Isolation, that Tony and I played live on the show last week. It's appropriate,
Cool.
right? You know, we've changed a
Yes.
few words to make it more current, and then we are going to crowdsource our video. We want everyone out there to get involved and do videos of, I don't know, playing along to the track, singing along, playing air guitar on a tennis racket, swinging off the chandeliers, climbing the curtains, you know, all these things you do when you're in isolation. So we're going to be putting that
It's
out.
like you've had a webcam in my house today.
Yeah, it's like a private view into your private life. So yeah,
Which
we're going to be
usually
doing
I
that.
charge a fortune for
Oh,
on the webcams.
I was saying I didn't realise that was a service you offered these days, Nate. Do you want to put that in the chat room?
Yeah.
NadieXXX.com.
Yeah, it's only because my W doesn't work.
So annoying when your keyboard goes, especially in times of crisis, and Amazon aren't delivering as quick as usual.
I know, it's really terrible. You see that and you go, oh, that's a good thing. It's a very first world problem. And then they go, delivery, 2nd of May, and you go, oh, farts to that.
Do you know what? Right. So my mum gave us some blackcurrants from the garden, which is wicked. They were frozen.
Very
so
middle
we've got
class
them.
thing.
Oh, darling, yes, you know.
Yeah.
And
We can pretend.
what I do with blackcurrants is I shove them in a bottle of vodka with some sugar and leave it for a couple of weeks and then drink it. It's very nice. So I thought I'd order a bottle of vodka on Amazon Prime. Promised it me in 2 days, not the one that is usual. And then I got an email through saying it was going to be May. Not
You're
happy.
like, I can't be sober that long, Amazon. I'm really, really sorry. You're going to have to step up your game.
Look, I thought it was an essential, personally. Do you know what I mean?
It is.
I'm
It's
just
more essential
saying.
than balloons and bunting, which is going to be the thing I'm going to be doing in the kitchen
Morning.
tonight.
Yes, for young Sky's 8th birthday?
8th birthday.
8th birthday. When did she get so big?
I don't know. I've got to stop feeding her.
Yes, and
think
don't
that's
put
the
her in
problem.
grow bags. That doesn't help either.
That's also the other problem. So, steady diet of baby bio. And Miracle Grow.
So,
Or she calls them hot dogs and noodles. That's her favourite dinner.
hot dog. Oh, yum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could work. Everyone's
does
eating a
work.
lot of hot dogs at the moment. We are. I noticed Josh was the other night. He only had hot dogs left in, so he was doing a hot dog casserole with mash on top and things like that.
Sounds
Lots of hot
nice.
dogs going on. They last a long time in your cupboards, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
They're
well,
near enough meat.
it's closely resembling me.
Long time in your cupboards. 2 minutes.
Pass the
on-
parts, ladies and gentlemen. Go and check out Nadie's Pass the Parts on Facebook because we digressed massively there.
We did. Sorry, we went to sausage, which is a natural thing I do.
So, as I said earlier, we have got... no, before we do that, we are talking to a lot of musicians. Now, if you notice tonight, I went out the music, straight into the show. No big intro, no big fanfare, and it's kind of poor, isn't it, really? So, I have decided we need a jingle. A little
I love a
30-second jingle intro piece of music. And rather than myself and Tony sitting here and doing it all, when we've got a bunch of bored musicians set out there, I thought I'd set them a challenge. And that challenge
I love
is
it.
come up with a Radio FreakJam jingle. Can be as long, as short as you like. If you can put a video to it as well, that's wicked. If not, not a problem. But yeah, make a little 30-second track. It could just be you singing a cappella for all I care, as long as it's advertising Radio FreakJam and is a good introduction for us so we can play at the start of the show every week. I want to hear them. Email them to radio@freakjam.co.uk. We'll have a listen. We'll select some of the best, put them up on the Facebook group, and we'll get a poll going on for the people's favourite. What do you reckon?
I think that's an absolutely splendiferous idea.
So let's see how people think about that in the chat. Get out there, get your guitars, get your a cappella voices on, get your hurdy-gurdy
Kazoo
out.
out. There's just not
Kazoo.
enough kazoo in the world.
There isn't. Have you ever heard the final countdown on kazoo?
No, but I get a feeling I want to.
You need to check that out on YouTube once the show's over. It's just a splendid thing that you'd never normally listen to, but you go, wow, that's actually really good. I like that.
Is this a bit like my late night trumpet for Smoke on the Water?
Do I want to
Did
know
I
about
never
your
call
late
you
night
up late?
trumpet sessions?
Well, I had one friend in particular who just enjoyed it. So at like 1 a.m. in the morning, and I come in from a gig, I was trying to learn the trumpet, not successfully. It looks a lot easier than it is. It isn't. I've always got 3 buttons. Surely I can master them.
It's the
Technique.
blowing technique I've heard.
Well, blowing is fine. Which was not difficult for me because usually I suck. So
You need a harmonica then.
those are the things actually I have been enjoying is those harmonica videos where they put the harmonica in the mouth and they whack him in the shins and then it goes
I've not seen that.
oh, they're very funny. You have to watch them repeatedly because you laugh so much.
My favourite
but-
one is Darth Vader at the end of Return of the Jedi, and there's a blues cut of that where someone's actually put a harmonica in his mouth instead of his mouthpiece, and he plays a little
Brilliant.
blues song. Yeah, watch it on YouTube.
I'll have to watch that on the YouTubes.
Definitely.
Um,
We'll just
well,
turn this into a fun YouTube watching show. Our recommendations. It'll work.
Just to get people to take them down, like take down the links, like, you know, go and make a note, but don't deviate away from the show.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
something for after when you're missing us and you're bereft.
Exactly. Maybe we should just sling some links in the chat room at some point in time as well.
Yes,
So,
we definitely should do.
I said we had a debut, and we're sort of getting on.
Really?
We've got about 5 minutes before our next guest is due, which will be enough time for this. So, you've heard a lot of talk. Dave Bryce was on the show last week. He's going to appear again this week. Hurrah, hurrah. We're looking forward to that. But before that, we've got a video. And that video is of Dave Bryce, along with Colin Harkness, Dave Evans, Chris on the drums, Mark Chudley on slide guitar, and our very own Josh in the studio recording them. They done 5 tracks, and they videoed 3 of them. So Josh has been working hard this week to get this video out so we can show it tonight. It's not quite finished. Neither's the mix. It's a special Radio FreakJam preview copy. And yeah, this is Harkness and Bryce, or Colin Harkness and Dave Bryce and the Poppies in the Albert Hall, or something. They're still not quite decided on the name, and they're having a bit of a, you know, sort of banter on Facebook about it all. So I am going to play you this. I just got to set this up while we're speaking to make sure I play the right video. The song's called Cat House. You've got Colin Harkness from Spider on the vocals. You've got Dave Sniffer Bryce from Spider on guitar. All the other guys, Dave Evans and Chris, you should know from your local covers bands.
Dangerous Dave.
Dangerous Dave, indeed. And let's again hope this works when I press the magic button.
Nothing's happening right about here. Me and the boys are
that was Cat House there by Harkness and Bryce. So what do you think, Nate?
I liked it. It's nice to see a pretend pop star doing his slide thing. I really enjoyed that immensely.
Hey, look, we're joined by Jenny. Oh, we can't hear you,
Can't
Jenny.
hear you, Jenny.
Let me just make sure that I've got you working here, everything properly. Try that. Say hello to me.
Hello.
Ah, there she is. Hello. There's
Hi, how you
who's the
doing?
young man in the background there? Look.
Oh, it's my little boy James.
Say hi, James.
He can't hear you, but say hello.
Everyone say hi to James in the chat room. Let him know you're saying hello. How are you,
You
hun?
can't see it though because I've shut. I'm good. I'm good.
Let's just
I'm
check your
missing my
levels.
music, so
It's nice to see you went for a sparkly top tonight.
Yeah, showbiz.
I did.
Woo-hoo!
Well,
Where's your sparkly top,
There's a
Nate?
story behind the top.
Oh, go on then. Let's hear your story behind the top.
Well, just that obviously the last gig the first gig that we had booked for March was the Scratchers gig, and I bought the top especially for that, and then coronavirus hit us, so it never got an outing. So I thought, well, I'll put it on for tonight and share it with you guys.
Well, I think we all appreciate the gesture,
Victoria's
don't we?
top.
Yeah.
Do with a bit of sparkling on
It feels like I'm going out for the night, so I got dressed up, I did my hair.
Bottle of gin.
I'm drinking wine.
Right, you're on the wine, are you? That's fair enough. Well,
I'm
cheers.
on the wine.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Sponsor.
Yay.
Launcher indeed. So you're going to play us some songs, Jen?
I am. I'm obviously used to playing with the band, so I'm a little bit nervous, and I'm not anywhere near as good as anyone else. But I have two songs for you tonight. One of them, which was the first song that you guys did, actually, Zombie, which I've been doing and practicing, has come along quite nicely. So I thought I'd share that with you.
Cool.
And I've also got a parody number as well. I've rewritten a little bit for Non-Blondes for you. As a parody of the current situation.
Okay, I'm interested.
yeah.
I'm interested.
So
Right, well,
hopefully,
let's just get onto it. Let's do it. Let's hear some
hopefully you'll
tunes.
like them.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah?
please
Okay,
welcome to
all
the
right,
stage
let's
young
do this.
Jenny Mandeville. Give her a big round of applause.
Thank you. Right, I'm gonna get on with it. Whew. Okay, so my acoustic guitar. Right, here we go. What should we do first? Let's do the parody first, shall we? Okay. Of Coronaville, trying to get up this great big hill. There's no hope. We're in isolation. I realized quickly that I knew I would need to go shop, stock up on food because we're in isolation. So I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed. I didn't get up. I'm filled with dread and I'm feeling a little reclusive. So I wake in the morning and I don't go outside. I'll stay in bed. My mother's on hide and I'll scream to the top of my lungs, please wash your hands. And I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey. Wash your hands. And I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, please wash your hands. I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed. I didn't get up, filled with dread, and I'm feeling a little reclusive. So I wake in the morning and I won't go outside. I'll stay in bed. Mothers are hiding out. Scream to the top of my lungs, please wash your hands. And I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, please wash your hands. And I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I said, hey, please wash your hands. 2.5 weeks of Coronaville, trying to get up this great big hill. There's no hope. We're in isolation, yeah. So there
Oh,
we go.
yeah.
Christmas
I'm
class night.
loving it.
I can't hear what you're saying because obviously I've not got my headphones on.
There you
So
go.
I hope you like
we were
that.
clapping and we loved it. And
We
the
laughed and we laughed.
response in the
good. I'm
chat
pleased
room,
you liked
people are
it.
really enjoying it as well. So
Good.
it's recorded now. We've got a debut, another debut. This show is just cracking
That's
the
it.
debuts out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Brilliant.
do you want to go on to your
That
next
was
one?
really Good. That was great fun. Yeah, as I say, the other one you guys know I usually sing with the band, so and you know I can do it quite well. So obviously I'm doing it this time acoustic with my guitar because my band have started to learn. Can I have a quick plug for my band?
Go on.
KGB Classic Rock. So we're on Facebook. Have a look. I'm obviously lead singer, lead female vocalist. We've got a guitar, vocal, drums and guitarist and bass player, obviously. So I'm hoping they're actually watching this tonight as well. So I've slowed it right down. So I hope you like this version of it. But yeah, I've been practicing it. I've only been playing this for a couple of days. Bit like Coronaville. So yeah, hopefully it'll I don't know what to call my parody, whether to call it Wash Your Hands, Coronaville or Isolation. So answers on a postcard.
There you go. Answers in the chat. What was it? Coronaville, wash your hands, or
Yeah, or Isolation.
isolation. Answers in the
Yeah,
chat room,
so,
please, ladies and gentlemen. Over to you then, Jen. Off you
And when
go.
All right, Brill, thank you. Right, let me go for the second one. Whew. I'm rather warm as well. Right, hope this one goes a bit better. Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken. When this virus goes such silence, who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, what's in your head? In your head. All themes since 1916. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, what's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, 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 oh, do 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 What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, what's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, 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 oh.
Whee!
Put that down.
Put that down.
There you go.
Well
Put it down. Lay it
done.
down. My tango. Thank you very much.
Very, very nice. How was that? Your first live internet broadcast?
It was very nerve-wracking, but maybe I should have drunk an extra glass of wine before I started. But
Yeah,
no, it's all good. It's all
you can
good,
sit and drink
so
as many
thank
glasses
you.
of wine as you want now without
That's
having to
it.
worry about it.
That's
So,
it. I can get
you know.
drunk now.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, thank you.
Nadie
Hi,
started.
Nadie.
Have you two met?
Oh, good stuff.
We haven't.
I don't
We
know
have
if we
now.
There you go.
We have
Nadie,
now.
Jenny,
And
Nadie.
yeah, jam night.
Check each other out on Facebook and bits and pieces and making
That'd be really
connections.
good,
That's what it's
yeah.
all about. Just want to say hi to everyone in the chat room. We've got Christine, we've got Di, we've got Jeff, we've got Andy, we've got Rob, we've got Ian. No, that's me. That's Tony.
You're
actually.
Ian.
Tony's the one that's insulting everyone, not me. She's typing.
Hi, Tony. I didn't
we
say
got
hello to you,
Rich.
hon. Sorry.
We got
done.
my dad, my mum and dad are listening. Hi guys.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad.
Rye Wolf, Steve Jones, Andy Nuttall, Paul Hamilton, loads of you. It's so nice of all of you to tune in. Say hi, guys.
Hi guys.
Hi, guys.
Oh, you're a bunch of comedians, you lot. Look at me, a rose between three thorns.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're not in the middle, Ian. So
I
you're not
I
really
could
a
swap
rose.
myself around. It wouldn't be too hard.
Nadie's the rose, you see.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm more of a weed.
Sorry.
More of a thistle.
A thistle.
Thistle.
So,
Yeah,
Jen.
but thistle's my favourite colour. It's purple, so.
Oh,
there
well,
we
I
go.
agree with that. And this is my favourite colour. Come stick your head in.
Oh, hang about.
Hi, Sky.
Hi, Sky. Everyone say hi, Sky. Is it bedtime?
Soon
Say hi
Soon.
to Sky.
goes to bed 7 and wakes up 8.
Wow, someone's getting a big girl. Right, Jenny. If I could ask you to close that browser down after
I
you've said
will do.
goodbye to everyone.
Lovely
Thank you
meeting
so
you,
much for having
Jenny.
me. Yeah, lovely meeting you. Can't
Well
wait to
done.
be back at Mr. Bumble, seeing you guys all for real. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Thank
See
you.
you soon. Take care.
Bye.
So, Jenny's saying goodbye. It's just the three of us.
Just
So-
the 3 of us.
And perfect
We
timing. You know,
can make it if we try. Just the 3 of us. You, her, and I.
that worked. That worked.
Thank
I like
you.
that.
Thank
That was
you.
good.
It's almost like I do this for a living.
Do you?
Rumour has it.
So we got another guest. Do you know Ian Friedman?
No, but if you hum a few bars, I'm sure I can pick it up.
So Ian is a folk player. He plays mandolin and acoustic guitar. He used to be in the Guilty Party band with Barry Aaron and Lee Aaron.
Yes, I know the Aaron,
and
the famous
Tricky
Aaron.
Dicky and all that mob. So we're going to invite him on. I'm just going to do my magic here. Nadie, tell a joke while I press buttons.
My love life. Pretty banging joke. I have a couple of jokes. Not sure any of them were suitable for broadcast, though. Are they?
I don't know them,
I doubt
so
it.
I doubt it either, to be honest.
Doubt it as well.
Well,
But, yeah,
Jenny's still there, look.
What's
So,
the man with 50 rabbits up his bum? Warren.
does it have to be 50?
Well, they're not very big rabbits.
Okay.
They're not like giant rabbits.
Not like giant rabbits. Talking to giant
No,
rabbits.
it's Speaking of giant rabbits.
Talking to giant rabbits. Look, he's not a giant rabbit, really, but he looks like one with his guitar above his head. Looks like he's got bunny
I can
ears.
see.
Mr. Friedman, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We certainly can. Look, I'm getting this stuff down, man. This is working. No one seems impressed. Thanks, guys.
I was very impressed. I was going to say producing, engineering, and hosting. Anyone think you've done this before?
Too many buttons to press. Mr. Friedman, how are you?
Do you know what I'm doing? I can hear you, but I've made the same mistake of leaving the other one open.
So you're
You've
getting a
gone
bit of
quiet.
playback, getting a bit of delay there.
Yeah.
You get to hear me twice, though,
I'm-
so you're lucky.
Oh, lovely. Can't get enough of you.
So how's isolation? Your wife works frontline NHS. How's she getting on?
Frontline NHS. She's being moved to a ward with COVID on it on Monday. She's a bit apprehensive. So we didn't catch the beginning of the show. We stood outside and applauded for the NHS instead.
We all went out as well. We started a
went
little bit
out.
late, and we made sure we
Did you?
got on our
Oh.
doorsteps. Yep, and gave the round of applause. Everyone's deserved of that.
I'm posting on the thread as Rywolf, by the way, because that's me.
Oh, is that you?
Because yeah, my YouTube account's in the band name, and it didn't seem worth changing it just to this and then changing it back again. So
Well, now we know who
That's
you
why.
are.
yeah.
And how is the band?
You always knew who I am. It's a bit deep. One of us died, and we haven't played since, so we'll leave that one there. I think.
Okay, sorry to hear
Yeah.
that. Sending sympathies. Moving on. How's radio?
I can
Radio
just
Folk Radio?
report, by the way, it wasn't me that died.
I'm glad to
okay,
hear
good.
it.
Okay.
Literally glad
Ready
to hear
Folk
it.
Radio. Ready Folk Radio. So Ian said that I play in a folk band, and I do a folk radio show, and I'm loving this because it's giving a platform to people that can't get out and play. I'm doing the same thing with my radio show. It's called the Ready Folk Radio Show, and it goes out on local radio, and I have to say we probably get about 12 listeners there. But it also goes out on Blues and Roots Radio, which is an international station and gets thousands of listeners. And I've got Ian's permission to do this. What we're asking for is to send you folk and acoustic. Hey, who's that with Nadie?
That's Sky.
Oh, this
What's
is my
your
daughter,
name?
Sky.
Hello,
She's going
Sky.
to bed. Hi.
Night, Sadie.
Say hi, Sky.
What we want you to do is we want you to send your folk and acoustic MP3s to us, and we'll play them on the radio show. And if you do, we'll give you links. So here it is. That's what you've got to do. It's got to send it. Folk and acoustic.
I can't read
and
that from
all
here.
acoustic
So tell us
MP3s.
what it is, and we'll put it in the chat for
Yeah.
you. Is that
So
Radio
it's Radio
Folk
Folk
Radio Folk at
At
Ready
Ready Folk.
Folk.
at ReadyFolk?
.org
No, not
dot
Y.
UK, and it's ready with an I, ready with an I,
Ready
not
with an
a
I,
Y.
yeah.
And we want a biog and your social media links and all that stuff, and we'll do the same for you that Ian's doing for you, because it's something about the name Ian that you have to do this, isn't it?
It is. It's something that we have to give back. We have to
It's a
give
very
Absolutely.
Ian thing.
Yeah. In fact, when we've been on Ian's show together, we've had to change our names, haven't we? Ian Whiskey and Ian Water.
I thought you were Ian, not Ian, and I was Ian.
Oh, that was yeah. I'm Ian, not Ian as well. That's going back a very long time.
It always
And so
helped
people
me.
and so people know you are the Ian that I am not.
Yeah.
Does that clear things up?
No, not at all. How about, right, instead of confusing me, you play us a song.
Let's play you a
Do you
song.
want to hear a song, Nadie?
I certainly do.
You want to hear a song, Tony?
Yes, please.
There we go.
Oh, blimey.
I fucking
How's
well
that for
do.
level?
You fucking well do. Right, go on then.
Oh, that's
give
good.
us a struggle. Oh,
Right.
oh, banging microphones there. Look. Go on, give us a try.
That was me
Alright.
playing.
How's that?
That's good for
Good
me.
level?
Yep.
Okay.
We leave our beds, we greet the day, we pack our bags, now we're on our way. We come by car, we come by train, we wait all year to be here again. Now it's time to sing, so raise your voice and let's be happy. Now it's time to sing, so raise your voice and let's be happy. We pitch our tents, we stake our claim, we watch the skies, hope there won't be rain. We've got our boots, we've got our max, we've got fresh clothes inside our backpacks. Now it's time to sing, so raise your voice and let's be happy. Now it's time to sing, so raise your voice and let's be happy. Dance all night 'cause it just feels right. Dance all night with a stranger. We see the bands, we know the song, we know the words, we all sing along. It's really real, it's really here, it's really now, we'll be back next year. Now it's time to sing, so raise your voice and let's be happy. Now it's time to sing, so raise your voice and let's be happy. Now it's time to sing, so raise your voice and let's be happy.
Oh, yeah,
Can you hear me?
man.
I love that.
So that's
Is that
about my
original?
favourite festival.
Not,
Yes, it's original. I only do original stuff.
That's
Yes, about my
wonderful.
favourite music festival, which happens to be Sedmouth, but it can be about your favourite musical festival as well if you want. It's just sort of about
Now,
your
Ian,
best music.
I'm going to put you on the spot here a little bit, mate. Because it's the kind of guy I am, really. You gave me a CD once of, I think it was Rye Wolf.
Go on.
And on that CD, there was a song about jam nights.
It can't be played on its own. It is a band song, and there's so many parts in it that I just can't do it on my own.
That's a shame, because obviously this is the jam night. I was wondering if at some point in time we might be able to sort of play that. Maybe you could send me an MP3 to play or something.
I will send you the MP3, and if at all possible, I don't know the magic of this broadcast stuff. I'm radio, not visual. But at some point, maybe if you could learn the guitar part and I'll play the mandolin, we could do it together. How's that?
It wouldn't work. We'd have to sort of do it.
Well, I want results, not excuses, Ian.
There is a way we could do it, but it
Latency.
wouldn't be live. We could do it together. So we'll look at that. Okay, we'll consider that definitely as an option. I'll put that on my list of things to do. All right, so I won't ask you to play that. It's a shame, because that would have been really topical and bits and pieces. What else you got for us?
Well, I'm going to do, because I'm the folk artist, so I'm going to do a proper folk song, what I wrote. And I'm not one of those people for long introductions. I like to play my songs, but this one warrants it. And this, I was in Bath, and I saw a young lady who was crying and busking, just singing on her own, no guitar. And that was the truth behind it. And the rest of it is a made-up backstory. And I changed the location from Bath to London, because she packed up her guitar and moved to Bar Arth, didn't scan. So I made up, she packed up her guitar and moved to London. All right. See, those two songs start so similarly. I always get them mixed up. Well, she cried a little cry to help her feel right. That made it all right to live this way. Then she sighed a little sigh that raised enough fight to face the day. There's no going home, her mum can't understand her. She won't pander to that woman's ways. So she packed up her guitar and moved to London for better days. And it's true that she knew the streets are paved with gold, and the climates and the people are cold, oh so cold, but still she came just the same. Abandoned by her father as a baby, they just may be two the same. For with only youth and roots and music to sustain her, still she came. First it was a fine adventure, sofa surfing, having fun, spending more than she was earning, quickly learning that she lost much more than she had won. One evening in a bar where she'd been drinking, not quite thinking as she should, she looked around and her guitar was stolen. It's gone for good. Now there's only so much you can earn from singing without bringing your guitar, and the few coins she was given out of pity will not go far. And it's true that she knew that man was not her friend, but street life, though painful, is a means unto an end. But she felt the shame just the same. There's no going home, her mum can't understand her. She won't pander to that woman's needs, so she spends her life just stuck in that emotion where heartache leads. First it was a fine adventure, sofa surfing, having fun, spending more than she was earning, quickly learning that she lost much more than she had won. So she cried a little cry to help her feel right. That made it all right to live this way. Then she sighed a little sigh that raised enough faith to face the day.
Ah, yeah, man.
Well, I hope you like it. Is it folk music? I don't know.
I'd say it's folk music.
I'd say it's folk.
You know, let's not get into the talk about genres and how they're blurred these days and bits and pieces like that, because there you go. Ultimately, that music is music, and if it can be played on an acoustic guitar, it could all be folk.
Yep, I would agree with that.
Just saying.
Yeah, okay.
There's some country
Do you see
music
what I'm
that
saying?
is
It's just
folk.
like, you know.
Oh, country music. Don't talk to me about country music.
No, don't swear on my show.
Oh.
Ian, it's been an absolute pleasure, man. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
for
It's been
the
really
Thank you.
lovely,
Inviting me.
Ian.
Nice to meet you,
Ian, if
Nadie.
you have any sort of online presence for your music, could you give it a little shout out? And then I'd like to come and listen to more of it because I like what you do.
No, I don't. I only have it for the band, but I'll send you that.
There you go. Whack a link or something in the chat room.
Will do.
And, you know, you need to get some of that recorded if you're not doing anything at the moment, Ian. Plenty of time, you know.
Yeah.
I shall do so.
Wicked.
And I'll
We'll
send you
Put
that
yourself on
MP3.
Spotify. Can
Listen,
you, so you can earn 0.00000001%.
Radiofolk at readyfolk.org.uk.
Go on.
Send your
Ian.
folk and acoustic MP3s to radiofolk at readyfolk.org.uk, and I'll play them on the radio.
Awesome. Do it, guys. Get your music sent over. All acoustic and folk
Night,
music.
night.
Send it to Ian. Take care, mate. Close that window and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Ian.
So, that was Mr. Ian Freeman, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic guy. I've been on his radio show, so he owed me one. I'm just saying. It's how it works.
Love that reciprocity.
Yeah, you know. So, up next, we have young Diana Braid. I have to say Diana because I called her Diane once and she nearly killed me. So I'm going to find her.
Did you have a preferred method, like garrote?
I don't know.
Spiky lasso.
You know, it's Di or Diana now. I've got my stuff down, and you know, she doesn't want to kill me anymore. She actually kind of likes me, so that's a bonus. I think. Anyway, do you think
All
so?
works well.
She called me earlier. That means she must kind of like me, right?
That counts. Business, maybe.
So we're going to call Diana in, and I think Diana's got a couple of songs to play for you. That's still Ian. Diana's seen the link, which means she should be clicking it anytime soon and appearing next to Nadie. And now.
Just like that, Diana.
No. Oh, hang about. There we go. Oh, look, she's got
Hey! Oh, we've got
sparkly
sparkly
lights
lights.
up. Hang about. It's not quite connected. Diana, are you there?
She's making a big entrance.
I can hear her.
She'll come in juggling.
That would be wicked.
I'm here.
Just tell them to hit refresh in the chat room. It's just a little bit frozen. We've got a lovely view of some purple lights, though. Can you hear us, Di? She's probably lost her headphones.
Hang on.
That's what she did last week.
I'm here.
Oh, there
I'm
she
making-
is. Look, Ree.
Hello.
With her
Can you hear
purple
me?
halo.
Yeah, juggling.
You dressed up for the occasion as well.
I know.
When I saw you earlier, you were in your dressing gown and commending Tony on the same.
Yes, absolutely. As we should be on a day like today.
Diana, Nadie, Diana.
Hello.
Hi, Nadie.
Nadie and no. It works. No?
Kinda. Yes. So I see from the link today you are a married grey rhinoceros on the call.
No, that's you.
Oh no, that's terrible.
That's your personal code. You shouldn't tell people that. They can hack your call now, especially that
They
Rich
can't
Wildman in the chat
find
room.
me.
He's like that.
Now I was going to do something weird for you tonight, so I'm going to put you off completely.
Okay, you're going to juggle like Tony suggested?
No, not ping pong either. No.
Whoa, hang about. I've seen some nasty
Gonna do
ping pong
some
ball acts
slow-mo
in my time.
Baywatch running.
Nadie, do you remember
No,
the church?
no.
I do.
Did you ever go there and see the ping pong ball act at the church? Right, okay, we'll just leave it at that.
Let's just leave it there.
So come on in, Di. What have you got for us?
Well, what I thought I'd try and do is I have purchased some backing tracks from popular songs that I sing on the jam nights, and I'm going to attempt to sing while they're playing.
Okay.
And I'm going to rely on you to switch me off if it's terrible.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll use the first one as a sound check, and then we'll have a little bit of a talk in between, and if we need to make some tweaks, we can.
Yeah, okay. Brilliant.
Does that sound
Lovely.
fair?
All right, so it's fine, yeah. So I've been trying to get everyone to do TNT Dynamite for a few weeks.
So
we'll give it a go.
No, that's
We
Thunder,
have-
isn't it?
No, it's Oi, Oi.
That's the one. Yeah, get me
So
ACDC mixed
we're
up.
going to have in the background my dishwasher, my washing machine, and my kids walking through, if that's okay.
What?
It's a good band.
We'll give
How
it a
are
go.
you having a dishwasher walk through?
Oh, yeah.
Modern
I know what you mean.
technology.
Just
He's got all the
asking.
new fangled dangle gadgets, Ian.
These
Yeah,
mobile applications.
Yeah, you don't use the washing machine, so you wouldn't.
That's because it doesn't come to me.
Right, you're on screen, honey.
There you go, see?
Hello.
Hello!
That was
Are
my
they the
son,
technical
Boston.
crew?
That's the technical crew, absolutely.
Crew. Awesome.
Yeah,
That's the
he's going to
roadie.
walk through.
Come on in. Show me your
Right.
backing tracks.
Okay. He's going to think this is weird. Let's
We love weird.
go with it.
We do love weird.
I know. Right, Boston, leave quickly. Quickly leave.
Come on, your mum's got to sing.
Can you hear the track?
No.
No.
No?
No.
Can you really not hear it?
Very quietly.
Right, okay.
Turn it up, love.
Now?
Turn it down.
Turn it down a bit.
Put it down? Okay, how about that? Can you hear it?
No, turn it up a bit. This is... Go on, try again.
Warmer. Warmer.
Marco.
Sunset on your color TV screen. You hear that?
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
too bad. I think
Okay,
you've
alright.
frozen, Di. Can you just refresh your connection?
Oh, look, see, isn't it good that I'm helping everyone else to feel better about their performance?
It's all right. Well, we can work this out. It's all good. There you go. You're back again. Give us a little bit more backing track. I'm going to turn you down this end a little bit so that your voice and the track blend a little bit. All right?
If you know what I mean, we're into the left of me, we're into the right. Ain't got no gun, ain't got no knife. Don't you start no fight.
I'm a power low. TNT, hope is Don't me, I'm mighty unclean. I'm a wanted man. Public enemy #1. Understand? So lock up your daughter, lock up your wife, lock up your back door, run your life. A man is back in town. Don't you mess around. 'Cause I'm TNT, I'm dynamite. TNT, and now we love fun. TNT, I'm a power low. TNT, what is TNT, right, right, right. TNT, right, right, right. TNT, right, right, right. TNT, right, right, right. TNT, right. I'm dynamite. Right. TNT, right. Now we're not fun. TNT, I'm a power low. Right. TNT, hope explode.
Yeah. Oh. Hello.
Hello. Hang on a minute. How was that? Is that
Not
terrible?
too bad. It's a bit distorted, I'll be honest with you. And sometimes it overpowered your voice because you were dancing, which was really nice to see, but you were moving to and from your microphone a little bit. Where are you playing that from?
From my iMac.
So it's playing through the speakers and straight back into the microphone. That's why it's sounding so distorted, I think. We need to work on this. Yeah, if you can use your mic. I think we'll try another one because we can learn lessons and you're still singing for us and that's really cool. But we need to work on something. We're going to get Josh on board and see how we can get playback working better. Go on in.
Okay.
Turn it down a little. Are you going to use the microphone?
I'm going to hold the microphone so it's further away from the iMac speakers. See if that helps.
Okay, let's try that then. Awesome. Over to you, Di.
Okay. All right. I'll try not to scream too much. Here we go. This is all learning for all of us, isn't it? Here we go. I'll tell you a story about a woman I know. When it comes to love, she steals the show. She ain't exactly pretty. She ain't exactly small. 42, 93, 56. She's got it all.
Diane there. So my analogy of that was your voice sounded cracking. We could hear you lovely, but we couldn't hear the backing track as much. But to be honest, we want to hear you, not the backing track anyway. So, you know, it was an a cappella version almost of AC/DC, which I don't know if that's been done before or not. I'm sure Nadie's probably done it, to be honest. She's done everything.
I was assuming that Josh and Kev and everyone were just playing along in the background, you know?
That's the idea, though. That's the whole hope of this. I want people to be doing that, picking up the guitars in their living room, jamming along with us and having a bit of fun. Tony and I are going to do a song in a bit, and I just, while we're talking about this, I want everyone to have their mobile phones ready. I want everyone to have a camera or something ready and take some video of you lot joining in with us. You're going to know it. I'm not going to spoil the fun yet. You're going to know it, and then I want everyone to post it up on the FreakJam post. It's Baby Shark, yeah. Baby Shark, do 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 do.
But like a really somber
shark.
version. and only in like semitone.
Let's go nowhere.
Baby shark, do, do,
Let's
do, do,
stay home, do. Let's stay home.
Can't go out, do. Stuck inside, do. Who'll I kill next, do.
No one's left.
Diana, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We got to move on. We have Andy Nuttall waiting for us. So you and I will catch up
He's
in a
waiting
week,
in the
Diana.
green room.
I think she's gone. I think we scared her off with Baby Shark.
She might.
I wish I could.
She has gone. I
It's
think we scared her.
terrifying.
Sorry, Di. If we scared you off with Baby Shark, we do apologise. We got carried away. Right, so Andy Nuttall is next. We played one of his band. I think it was Is that how it's going to be the rest of the night now? Do. Oh,
Well, I just wanted to point out that in my isolation, the thing that is thriving, it's obviously not my mental health, but it is my houseplants. They have never been looked after so much.
oh, there you go. And the cat's happy.
See?
The cat?
I don't have a cat.
No, neither do I, but I
It's a
feed it
different
every
pussy
day.
I'm stroking.
Whoa. That escalated quickly.
Feed.
Andy.
That did.
Oh.
I need to give a little shout out to Lizzie Alexander who's watching.
Hi, Lizzie.
She,
Can't hear her.
she's a fan of the pussy cat.
Okay. She can go stroke that too. Andy, can you hear me?
I think she has been avidly.
You can't hear me.
I can hear you, yeah.
You can't. We can hear you. Hey. This is working a bit
How
too
you doing?
smoothly for my liking tonight. It's going to go horribly wrong somewhere down the line. How you doing, man?
All right, thanks to you. I can hear really weird feedback.
Have you got your playback on?
Probably.
Might want to turn that off.
I can hear you. Right, I've turned my playback off. Is that better?
Yeah, that's good for us. I'm getting no delay this side of things, which is fantastic. Say hi to
Right,
everyone,
can you
Andy.
hear
Meet Needy. Needy? She is, but her name's Nadie.
Needy? I'm not needy yet. Give me a couple of gins and I can be really needy.
Can you hear me guitar? That's
Actually,
the thing.
I'm not needy for humans, only for dogs.
Oh, bless you. Yes, we can hear your guitar
Yes.
fine there, Andy.
All right, good stuff.
You going to give us a couple of songs then, man?
I am. Yeah, they're a bit melancholy.
Oh, well, it's
Feeling in a bit
melancholy
of a melancholy
times.
mood. Yeah. The second one's quite apt for these times. I did
Is it
hear,
Baby Shark, but in a minor key?
It's not going to spoil Ian's thunder.
I'm going to do it next week now.
E
I'm
minor,
going
it's
to
the
learn it.
saddest of all keys.
Go on then, Andy. Over to you, mate. Give us a couple of songs.
This is
young
really
man.
weird, but yeah, I'll give it my best shot.
You might want to take your
This is a
little
song
tip.
by...
Little tip: take your headphones off when you're playing, and only use them when you're talking
right.
to us. That will lose a bit of delay. We'll still hear you. It'll be fine.
Take my headphones off, do you say?
When you're playing, yes,
Oh, okay.
and then you'll lose a bit of delay, and it'll be easier.
Right, well, I hope you're not talking to me now because I've taken my headphones off. All right. This is a song by a band called Editors. It's called Smokers Outside the Hospital Door. All right. Oh, look. I've got a big sign in front of me saying turn reverb on, and I'm ignoring my sign.
Try again.
Right. Pull the blindfold down so your eyes can see. Now run as fast as you can through this field of trees. Say goodbye to everyone you you have ever known. You are not gonna see it ever again. I can't shake this feeling I've got. My dirty hands, have I been in the wars? The saddest thing that I'd ever seen. The smokers outside the hospital doors. Someone turn me around. Can I start this again? How can we wear our smiles with our mouths wide shut? 'Cause you stopped us from singing. I can't shake this feeling I've got. My dirty hands, have I been in the wars? The saddest thing that I'd ever seen was smokers outside the hospital doors. Someone turn me around. Can I start this again? Now someone turn this around. Can we start this again? We've all been changed from what we were. Our broken hearts smashed off the floor. We've all been changed from what we were. Our broken hearts smashed off the floor. Someone turn me around. Can I start this again? Now someone turn us around. Can we start this again?
Yeah. I'm almost crying here, Andy.
Is that a good thing or a bad?
Wow, I mean, you've moved me, man. You've moved me.
Oh, wow.
That's not an easy thing, as Tony will tell you.
Off the couch. From your computer desk.
So you got another one for us?
Yeah, I have. This is my favourite band in the world, the Chameleons, and it's a song which seems very apt at the moment, called "Soul in Isolation." Just
Go for it, man.
Okay. I practice and practice and practice, but it's never quite the same, is it? Right. Okay. Soul in isolation, I can hear you breathing down the hall. Soul in isolation. I can start again. Sorry. I can't spoil this one. The drummer will kill me. Soul in isolation, I can hear you breathing down the hall. Soul in isolation, I can hear you crying through the walls. And if I had a mind to now, I could call to you, or I could simply shut you out no more? Would you cry, cry, cry? I'll give you my time to kill, but you'll never, never break my will. Or I could sink a sleeping pill, and in the morning could be sleeping still. But most of you are much too ill, away beyond the bird's surgeon's skill, in bondage to the dollar bill. What more can you buy, 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 hi, hi? Oh, when you think on it, when you think on it, we're all souls in isolation, alive in here, I'm alive in here, I'm alive in here. Oh, when you think on it, when you think on it, we're all out here. A word in your ear, a word in your ear. Big bad giant standing tall, crushing all the creatures great and small. I'd like to see this giant fall. When will it come? When will it come? Words that rattle round my head, struck by lightning, someone said. A single bullet to the head hits me right in the brain. Right in the brain. It's happened before, it could happen again. Will I see the jailer's face? Will my mother bring me to this place? And will I see the jailer's face? Did my mother bring me to this place in total isolation? Surrounded by clouds, too many tears from too many clowns, isolation. Surrounded by crowds in another world, head in the clouds, I'm alive in here. I scream, but you still can't hear, I'm alive in here. I'm alive, till I'm alive. Till I'm alive. Oh, when you think on it, when you think on it, we're all souls in isolation, alive in here. I'm alive in here. I'm alive, 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 alive in here. We're always searching for something, searching. Dear, dear, dead days I'm longing for you, sweetest virgin. Now deep flower, now deep flower. So isolation, I can hear you whisper down the halls. So in isolation, I can hear you crying through the walls. And if I had a mind to now, I could call to you, or I could simply shut you out. No more would you cry, cry, cry.
Press the right button, Ian. Yeah, man.
That's about as nervous as being on stage.
Oh, I think you've
I
done
thought it might
very,
be less
very
so because I
well.
just imagine you all naked.
Well, you're more
I
than
am
welcome
naked.
to. Nadie is from the bottom down. She's just got a top on.
Yeah, I've Donald ducked tonight's show.
Just
Quack,
for you,
quack.
Andy. Have to
Just for
say,
you, Andy.
going to put you back on full screen. Everyone's commenting on your man cave there with all the
Oh,
arcade
right.
machines and stuff.
Yeah, there are many years of collecting.
Nice, because you work in
favourite
game
thing-
development, right?
Yeah.
We had this chat the other
Always
day,
have
and
27 years of stuff.
so obviously
You
you're
must
a
have
very
a very nice and patient wife.
Yeah. She plays pinball too.
fantastic, and
Is
obviously
she a wizard?
Yes.
obviously a busy time for you, Andy, because everyone's obviously at home playing computer games at the moment, right?
Yeah. We've been training for isolation for decades.
This is your moment.
Live it. Andy.
This is our time.
Time to show.
Thank you very, very much for joining us this week. We're going to move on. We got the brilliant
for having
Dave
me.
Bryce joining us next. If you could just close down the window, but before you do, say goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye. Thank you very much for having me.
Cheers. Take care, man.
And you.
So that was the wonderful Andy Nuttall there, ladies and gentlemen. I said we play one of his tracks from his band American Mary. Very sort of The Cure and New Order-ish type stuff going on there. It was quite good. So we all enjoyed
Cool.
that. So we got Dave Bryce next, Nadie. You know Dave, didn't you?
Dave Bryce. I don't think I do.
Do you not?
I don't know. Let me see his face.
Hang about. Well, we got to bring him in first. I've just got to
Not
do
his feet.
me bits, which sounds
Oh,
rude
you've got
on
to do your
air.
bits.
Got to do my
Ooh,
bits
ooh,
on air.
listeners.
Right, we do that, and then we do not that.
Oh, don't do that. For God's sake, don't do that.
We do that, and then he gets
Do
that,
that, though.
and then he presses
then
the
that.
button, and then he suddenly magically appears on the screen by the power of
Grayskull.
Wizardry.
by the power of Grayskull. David Bryce, David Bryce.
David Bryce. David Bryce.
I can see him.
David
He's
Bryce.
connected, but I'm not. We're still seeing Andy.
If he has his own show, that should be the jingle for it. I'm just saying.
You see, he's lucky because his name works. Nadie Keating. It's not quite as flowery.
Too many syllables. It doesn't scan.
Right, I'm just telling Dave to refresh the browser because I can see him connected, but I can't see him. Let's see what that does. So, Pad Nadie, come on, talk to the lovely people.
Talk to the lovely people out there in Isolationville. Yes.
On the spot.
On the spot. Usually I am easy with a witty comment or a bit of repartee. You're not usually quite good at the spottage. Not my forte. Unless you'd
Spottage
like
is not
me
your
to sing-
forte.
It's not my forte. But would you like me to sing Baby Shark just in semitones?
Can we have it in an arpeggio?
No.
Okay, just
You're
jazz
not paying
style.
me enough.
You get
for an
semitones
arpeggio.
or
No.
nothing.
It's semitones or bugger off.
All right then,
What do
semitones.
you think
Go on.
what do you think I am? Made of money?
Dave's saying he's got a problem in his setting.
Baby Shark, do. Because I did it earlier, but I don't feel like it got, you know.
I like that do because that sounds like Jaws.
Well, because that's the very famous, you know.
Maybe that's
Minus
where they
that.
got it from. They took the Jaws theme and put it into a major.
The song starts with Jaws, I think.
It does start with Jules. You obviously haven't got your finger on the pulse there, Ian.
Yeah, me and Baby Shark aren't
get
up
along.
together, really. Okay.
It's a lost opportunity.
Try restart.
But yeah, we do love a lovely minor second. Da da. Major. Da da.
Rob, needy, Nadie.
Can you see the YouTube chat, Nadie?
No.
I did send you a link to it in there. Oh, right, Dave's gone. He's going to go and try and restart his browser. If he can't get in for a second, I'm going to leave him to do what he will do, and maybe Tony and I will do a song.
Problem when you have too many tabs open with browsers and the other stuff that he probably has open.
I'm not even going there, to be honest, Nate. I don't want to know what Dave browses in his spare time, and seeing he's got a lot of it.
Browser.
Spare time, that is.
Spandex.
Spandex and Marshall Stacks. So, all right, okay.
As opposed to like goldfish bowl stacks,
Right, I'm going to tell him I'm going to do a song, and then we'll try again.
Why don't you and Tony do one, Rod? Well, Davy Bryce do sorts it out do Davy Bryce do sort it out.
This is going to be called Radio Freak Jam Episode 2 Baby Oh, look, hang about.
Hang on. All he needed was a little bit of poking with a shark.
He needed the shark song. I can see you, Dave.
Extreme close up, Dave.
We can see you. I told you it was going too well. Hello, mate. I think we can hear you. Speak up a bit. Can you hear me? Hello.
Is it me?
Hello from the inside.
Hello, Dad.
Yeah.
What about the sample? Can you hear me, Ian?
Very quietly, mate. Can you turn up a bit?
Sample rate?
Not just volume. Just turn the volume up.
Sample rate on Focusrite.
He's playing with his sample rate, apparently.
Thank God you said sample rate.
It's just,
We've gone after the watershed, though, so...
We have. It's YouTube. I mean, we can pretty much get away with anything as long as we label it not for children.
As long as it's not copyrighted.
Yeah, well, there is that as well, but we're always going to run into that. Every show, Nade, one of your songs pops up in the pre-show, and every pre-show I get a copyright alert from YouTube going, "Oi, you're using that Nadie's music. Don't do it."
Yeah. And does it get you in a headlock and then, or does it say, throw him to the floor, Centurion?
He's got a wife, Incontinentia buttocks. Anyway, how you doing, Dave?
Not well.
Right.
Shut up.
Right. David, can you hear me?
Papa, can you hear me?
Someone, anyone, any jokes?
Dave.
Hello, Dave.
I don't think he can hear me. I think what we'll do is I'm going to send him a message saying, "Can you hear me now?"
That's a no.
That's a no. Oh, he's turning the light on.
It's getting serious.
Very, very quietly, Dave.
You can see me, but you can't. Can you hear me?
No.
Very, very quietly, mate. We can hear you very quietly.
You can see it, and then do a song, and then we'll try again.
Right, I'm going to try and turn them up my end as much as possible. There we go. Oh, is he going to do something? Oh, play a song, Dave. I'm just going to tell him to play a song. Is he there? We have to move on in a minute. Oh, he's disconnected. He's gone. Right. I'm going to leave this for a minute. We're going to move on. I'm going to try and reconnect with Dave in a bit. So Tony and I are going to do a song. As I've said with this, I need you all to get your mobile phones out. I need you to get all your cameras out and video yourselves joining in with this. And then post it to the FreakJam group. We want to see you doing this. Now, it's silly, but it seems quite apt. That shouldn't have done that.
I'm doing it.
Oh, you're doing it? Right, okay. I'm just going to move around a bit here. Come on, Tony. Cheer up.
We want to see you doing this now.
Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad.
I can
Some things they can make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Come on! Always look on the right side of life. Life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow. So always look on the bright side of life. Just before you draw your terminal breath. 'Cause life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You can see it's all a show. Give the audience a show. Remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. 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 Worst things happen at sea, you know. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope that's cheered you up. Hopefully you're filming yourselves. Sing along. I've got to put my headphones back on so I can hear you.
I can't whistle.
You can't, can you?
Just found out.
He's still playing.
David.
Yeah.
Are you back with us?
Go on the bright side of life.
He's having us sing along. Look, bless him.
About
Oh, I was
time.
getting into that.
How are you, man?
It's still on in there.
It's still on in there.
No, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sort this out with Dave. Try and do me a favour and post your videos of you singing and whistling along to that on the FreakJam page. We can hear you. We can hear you. Yeah.
And I'm lip reading.
Okay. Play a song. Yeah. David, ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause.
Have you got Vaseline over the camera of your
So we got to do sign language. Me, play. You message me. Have I got the? I've got everything set up on the sample rate and the buffer size.
Don't know. Just, Dave, we can hear you fine. Just play a song.
Tell you what, shall I just play? Just give me the thumbs up and I'll just play, yeah?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, play. Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, so you can hear me, I can't hear you, so I'm going to play Death Row in my own particular way, which is the Spider song from Rough Justice. It's the title track. Here we go. I forgot the riff at the beginning.
yeah,
And that is the first
man.
song.
That was
No
great.
applause.
We love a song dedicated to
Silence.
Prince Andrew.
So, I guess... Anyone there? No?
Yeah, can you hear us,
Have I got
man?
Another song?
Yes. Yes.
Thumbs up to myself?
Yes.
Yes. Do another
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
It's the sound of silence. So
Beautiful.
I'm going to do a song. Yeah. I'm going to do a song called All the Time. And it's been requested by John Shearer from Scotland. So
Cool.
I'm
Over
gonna
to
do
you,
this
Dave.
in an acoustic-y way. Well, I held my ass, carried things down to the station. My head wasn't clear 'cause I drank too much of my wine. As I put down my bags and asked if she was doing the right things, she said she always does the right things all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. She said she always does the right things all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. She'll be doing just fine. Oh, on steady eyes, well, so her train start rolling. All the other way and little up and down the line. Now I'm pounding the head so clearly, saying she always does the right things all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. She always does the right things all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. She always does the right things all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. Say she always does the right things all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. Don't worry about her, she'll be doing just fine. Oh, unsteady eyes, so her train start rolling. Move the other way and little up and down the line. Burning head, could hear her words so clearly. Saying she always does the right things all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. She always does the
David, I wish you could hear us, but well done, man. That was awesome.
And that is it. I'm done.
Thank you,
I
mate.
enjoyed it.
Let me put. If I put it on that, you can see me. Thank you, fella.
It's the thumbs up from Ian.
And Tony.
Nadia.
And Nadie.
Yeah. And Tony. Yeah. Right. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
See you soon, man.
Yeah. See ya.
Turn that one off
sweet.
for me.
That's me. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Don't worry. I'm gonna.
Cut it!
I'm going.
Oh, bless him. Bless him. What do you think of that, Nade?
I liked that very much. I really did enjoy that. It's
And Dave was
very
the
good.
guitarist in the video we watched, the second video we watched.
I got that. I got that.
Just making sure you're keeping up. You're like falling
I
asleep
have-
a little bit now. You're getting lower in your chair.
Well, it's only because the studio's not that big. But if I dunk down, I can get my legs to the other side and rest them on the wall. It's not very exciting. This is where we're at in isolation. I'm thoroughly surprised by how quickly I lowered my standards with my dressing and my hairbrushing.
Why bother when there's no one but your loved one's going to see you?
And I'm not even sure that they love it, to be fair.
So we got Phil Reese up next. I'm going to go and try and Phil. I'm sure it's Phil. 100% certain it's Phil. Let me just double check that. Make sure I haven't missed anyone. No, it's Phil.
By the way, if anyone is interested, I am Dylan Fat Dog.
In YouTube.
I'll be the one making inappropriate comments about Vaseline.
Dylan. Bless Dylan.
Yeah, the
It's
boy,
been
look.
been a long time. There he is. Let me put you on full screen. There he is. Oh, bless him. Oh, we all miss him. That
He was the
Dylan.
greatest
That was Nadie's
boy
dog.
in the
He was
entire
a
world.
wonderful, wonderful dog. So full of life until the end.
And a very good singer.
He was a very good singer.
He was.
There actually are videos on my channel of him singing. If you're bored enough, it depends on how much the isolation's got to you. If you want to hear a dog howling to the Who,
Oh, I think we're all ready.
it's better than listening to me sing, which
No, it's not.
Phil, I have sent. I'm trying to send you when Messenger plays nicely. I've sent you a link. Answer that link, good friend, and we shall be connected forever. Well, maybe not forever.
Don't answer the link.
For a few minutes. Right, let's put him back up on the 3 there. Oh no, that's still Dave looking lovely. Dave, hang up. He does this every week. Oh, it's not Dave, is it? We got to change his name and everything. All these technical bits I have to do, like spelling.
would you like me to tell another joke?
You didn't tell one before.
I did. I said, would you call a man 50 rabbits up his bum?
Oh yeah.
Warren.
Have you got another one? Why won't that change? Phil, you've got a lowercase r because it's playing me up. Can you hear me, sir? I'm going to say that's a no as well. I'm just going to check that everything's working here. If he's connected properly my end, we can hear him, so we should be. Phil!
I'm here whenever you get here.
We're here. Can you hear us?
We're here. Your life in a Big Brother house. Don't say shit or bugger.
Oh, he's
Hey!
reconnected. Hey!
There we go.
You're back. You got us now.
Hey.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Phil, Nadie,
Radiant.
Nadie, Phil.
Nadie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Phil.
So, what's going on, mate? Week 3.
Week 2 for me.
Week 10 to week 2. We're going into week 3.
Everything because well, there are no days anymore now. It's all 3 days. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Technically the weekend for me because I haven't got the boy for a couple of days. So.
Well,
I have to be honest, I've still got mine, and that's not stopping me. I have to be
Yeah,
honest.
we've
It's the
still
only
got
thing that's
ours.
keeping me sane.
Cheers.
Sloncha.
Cheers, everybody.
Sloncha. Tony and I
Also-
attempted a cheers before this, and she nearly spilt gin in my whiskey. So we've banned that now.
Fair enough. I would suggest a
Our own
2-drink
laws
setup. It saves you getting up so much.
There is that, yep. It always helps. So I have them lined up. I used to know a couple of drummers who used to play like that. They used to have sort of 6 beers behind them. Just reach around and grab one when they run out. Yeah.
It is a good plan. But yeah, Insanity hasn't yet kicked in.
Insanity hasn't kicked in?
No, not yet. Next week for me. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Is it
I've made a
scheduled
backdrop.
or... Let's see your backdrop.
It is rubbish, but there you go.
I can't read that. Oh, Phil Reese, yeah, we can see that.
Yep. That's how I've been filling my days. So time well spent. I think we can all agree.
Yeah.
Can you turn yourself up a little bit, Phil?
Yeah, of course. Can I give you a sec? How's that?
That's a bit. I've got you maxed on my end, darling.
Excellent.
So let's get straight to some music, my friend. What have you got for it this week?
I've got a song by Therapy, then a song by myself.
Awesome. I like Therapy, so we'll look forward to that. Over to you, Mal.
And a lovely little treat before.
Sometime. So.
Cool. I'm going to take my headphones off because last week it ruined everything. Baby shark, baby shark. Face like this, I won't break any hearts. Thinking like that, I won't make any friends. Screw that, forget about that. I don't wanna think about anything like that. Screw that, forget about that. I don't wanna know about anything like that. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. Beauty makes me feel alone. I look inside, but you're not home. Screw that, forget about that. I don't wanna think about anything like that. Screw that, forget about that. I don't wanna know about anything like that. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. But get screwed up on you.
Why though?
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Nice. Just, good sip of beer there in between. Oh, Nadie's loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it like
I
that.
love therapy.
They're fucking amazing. Do you know what? In 2 weeks' time, I was supposed to go and see them for the So Much for the 30-year plan tour, and that's been now pushed to October, which is gutting. But at least they haven't just totally cancelled it. So
I wouldn't say it was gutting. I'd say it was optimistic.
Well, yeah, I think the fact that my September tour is looking unlikely, I would say that their October one is looking less.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, Phil.
Yeah.
You know, we're trying to do it
It's gonna
gently
be
here.
fine. In 2 weeks' time,
I'll use the
it'll all blow
Vaseline
over.
and be
We'll all go to
gentle
the
with you.
Winchester.
Are we back on the Vaseline
would.
again? There's been Vaseline chat in the chat room. It's a slippery subject, man.
It certainly is.
It
But,
is.
very useful.
So, have you got another one for us?
I have, yeah. I'm going to play a song which I tried to do last week, but I watched it back and it sounded absolutely dreadful. So I'm going to play it tonight, and hopefully it'll play well. It's called Old Fashioned.
Awesome. Over to you, Phil.
Something lonely, we'd be together if only you liked me more and I wasn't such a bore. Maybe I can fake being rock and roll and find a way into your soul, or maybe I should just be glad that I'm dull. But tonight that sounds pitiful. Is this the modern curse? The more I wear, the more it hurts. Is this the modern way? Can't bear to leave, but don't wanna stay. Is this the modern curse? As low as you get, you can still feel worse. Is this the modern way? Give me old-fashioned any day. I'll take old-fashioned any day. 30-something lost, my youth has wandered off. Now I'm left with a misplaced angst and a feeling that I want it back. I know there's many that feel this way, but I feel so alone today. I wish I could make you mine, but these things will get better with time. Tonight feels like the bottom of my mind. Is this the modern curse? The more I wear, the more it hurts. Is this the modern way? Can't bear to leave, but don't wanna stay. Is this the modern curse? As low as you get, you can still feel worse. Is this the modern way? Give me old-fashioned any day. Take old-fashioned any day. And all of my words will be washed away with a simple flick of the wrist. Doesn't matter what I say or what I do, I'm not the one for you. Stuck in a feedback loop, I'm the enemy in this little group. Guess it's time to let you go and accept being on my own. Everything dies alone. Is this the modern curse? The more I wear, the more it hurts. Is this the modern way? Can't bear to leave, but don't wanna stay. Is this the modern curse? As low as you get, you could still feel worse. Is this the modern way? Give me old-fashioned any day. I'll take an old-fashioned any day. Is this the modern curse? The more I wear, the more it hurts. Is this the modern way? Can't bear to leave, but don't wanna stay. Is this the modern curse? As low as you get, you can still feel worse. This is the modern way. Give me old-fashioned any day. I'll take old-fashioned any day.
Yay! Yeah, throwing things on the floor.
Woo!
Superb, man. You were a bit more angsty.
I could hear. I think headphones, terrible thing for you. Take them off. You can play better. Also, I'm not used to playing sitting down. I played punk all my life. Sitting down is so odd to me.
It's the new standing up.
It's a lot easier, and
It's like
my arse is
it's
loving
like
it.
being isolated is the new outside.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
seen
Very
the
pumped.
Hello
What
from
you're
the
doing.
Inside parody that's going around?
Yes, yeah, I
Yes.
have. Yeah, it's actually a mate of mine who did it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You need to get him on the show.
It's funny.
Yeah, that was very, very good.
It's
Enjoyed
not
that one.
out anymore, is it? It's in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, get to wear your slippers all day.
I don't wear I don't like slippers.
No, because they're bloody
Or
awful.
flip
And
flops.
we're not
So we're
100
definitely not
years
getting
old.
Baby Shark because flip flop was made. Nadie's got her moccasins
Hang on a
out.
minute. I've got bloody slippers.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. I just don't like them.
I got cold feet. I'm just saying.
It's not for me.
Baby shark. Speaking
Um,
of Baby Shark, has everybody seen the Baby Shark thing where the baby has done what I used to call a poonami, where it poops all up the back of the baby, And then someone sang Baby Shark, do 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 do, Baby Shark, do 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 do.
No, not seen that one.
And I
Don't
thought
need to
that's-
now.
That's the type of single I would listen to.
100%. There should be more of
Do
that.
do 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 do. Da 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 da.
The DDD, that's all I want to say to you.
But don't say da do do do. It's just da do 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 and da 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 da.
I was adding one in for effect.
No, you can't. You can't just change a vowel on a do and a da.
Confusion.
He can do what he likes. He's the host.
Die.
It's
I
not
mean,
Dadaism.
Didaism. Yeah, good work. Phil.
No, Didoism is when you sing like you sound like you're deaf.
Dido.
Or
A secretary that got too far.
Or your tea's stone cold.
Way too far.
And
you won't
one
get
at
why.
a Christmas party.
Come on, Nadie, hang about. Phil, stick around for a second because this could be entertaining. Nadie, come on. I want you to give us an a cappella version of Dido singing on the Eminem track.
She just did.
I literally just did it.
But it's your stage.
Without
now.
us talking all over it.
Yeah, but
That's
I don't
better
repeat
that way.
songs. That's
Yeah, but-
rock and roll. Yeah, they had to be there at
No
Woodstock.
encores.
Or you
Do a
missed
different
it.
one then. Do one of
But-
yours.
Yeah. Give us a song, come on.
Sing something else in the style of Dido.
Yeah. Can you
My way to hell.
can you sing
Let the feet, I see the ticket on the bumper band. That's gonna be, let me be. Actually, I just sound deaf.
I mean, the hand movements didn't help.
I listen, darling. I'm a method actor. I'm either all in or I'm all out. It's not
I mean,
the fucking
that is the only choice
okey-dokey.
I've got,
Oops,
so.
oops.
So we haven't actually got anyone else lined up. So do you want to give us another song, Phil? While I sort of tell people that we haven't got anyone else lined up, and maybe that someone in the chat room wants to come and join in, or do another one, or something.
We're having a gangbang. We're having a ball. We're having a gangbang against the wall.
I'm having a gangbang.
Instant collab. What should we?
I'm going to sample some of this and put beats to it. I'm just saying.
I want a gangbang. I want a gangbang.
All of my holes are filled.
It's like South Park.
Come on.
Kick ass, kick ass.
Oh, why is this so funny? Phil, give us another song, dude. Go on.
Right, guys, I'm going to do. Yeah, right.
Over to Phil now.
Are you going to do the bitch? Because that would be wonderful.
What are we going to do?
Carl's mum's a bitch.
I'm not, but I'll learn it for next week. Right. This one's called
Please
Reasons,
do.
Reasons Not to Be an Idiot, and I wrote it. Don't let anyone. You're not as messed up as you think you are. Your self-absorption makes you messier. Just settle down and you will feel a whole lot better. Deep down, you're just like everybody else. She's not as pretty as she likes to think. Just picture her after she's had kids. I bet she sits at home and listens to the Smiths. Deep down, she's just like everybody else. So why are you sat at home? You're not designed to be alone. You just got used to saying no. Get up and get down and get outside. Well, it's a lovely sunny day, yet you hide yourself away. Only got yourself to blame. Get up and get down and get outside. He's not as clever as he likes to think. He's just ambitious with his arguing. He's shit at dancing, mate, and he can't hold his drinks. Deep down, he's just like everybody else. I'm not as awesome as this song makes out. I'm angry, overweight, and sketching out. I'm setting bonfires of my vanities and my doubts to keep warm, just like everybody else. So why are you sat at home? 'Cause Bojo told you so. You're not allowed to go out. Get out and get outside. It's a lovely sunny day, yet you hide yourself away. Only got yourself to blame. Get up and get down and get outside. Get up and get down and get outside. Amy thinks her life is lacking in drama, so she fell for fake feelings and karma. So wrapped up with her invisible armor, she'll never give in to herself. And it's okay thinking me and all my friends are just wasters. Yeah, we can all see through your airs and graces. Said that life won't leave any traces, kind of like everyone else. That's just the point anyway. Oh, darling, I felt compelled to call you up and say, why are you sat at home? You're not designed to be alone. Just got used to saying no. Get up and get down and get outside. Well, it's a lovely sunny day, yet you hide yourself away. Only got yourself to blame. Get up and get down and get outside. Get up and get down and get outside. Get up and get down and get outside. Get up and get down and get outside.
Phil, yeah. Yeah, man.
Guys.
Well, we would.
Man, we would get down and get outside, but...
Yeah, I mean, don't. The advice is definitely don't, okay? Ignore everything I've just said. Stay at home.
It's almost like you've lied to us through melody, Phil. And that's the worst thing you can do.
You feel betrayed.
That is the worst way I can. But, you know.
Mate, what are you doing?
It's happening.
What are you doing? If this girl goes wrong, it's on your shoulders now.
Yeah, well,
yes,
it was always
it's
going to
all
be
on
my
you
fault.
now.
So.
I heard that World War One was
Nothing
your fault
whatsoever
as well.
to do with
It was
Boris
actually my
Johnson and his
fault,
lack of
irritatingly.
ventilators.
Let's not go
And,
there,
terrible
Nate.
planning of him dismantling the NHS systematically for the past 10 years. No, it's not, actually. It's me.
It's all you.
Bunch
lying
of
through
lefties on
melody.
this show, I feel. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just guessing. Phil, mate,
What?
it's been absolutely wonderful having you join us again. Please keep coming back. And
I will do, man. Seriously,
you know-
mate, thank you for having me and thank you for putting this on because genuinely it's fucking amazing to have something to do on a Thursday night and to get out and play for people because otherwise I'd be sat at home really, really wanting to do this and having nowhere to go and my housemate would kill me. So thank you.
With
man.
brazzers.
Honestly, it's
Brazzers on.
Well, as I said
Oh,
earlier,
God,
you know,
so much porn.
I've started measuring weeks in jam cycles. It's not days or weeks anymore. It's just space between the next jam night. Do you know what I mean?
That is the way that we are all counting our lives now.
Just 3 days.
In fact, do you know what? I mean, I'm going to read this out. I just got a message from Di, and you know, this is why I want to keep this going, and this is why I'm doing it. And she said, "This is lovely. We are all rather inebriated, and we have you to thanks for our sanity." You know, and it's not just me, it's Tony, it's Nadie, it's Josh, it's yourself, Di, it's Phil, it's everyone who joins in and takes a part in this and has been a part of this. Because, let's be honest, without all you lot coming and playing music, it's me talking crap with Tony and Nadie and Josh, and it might make for a semi-good show, but we need a bit of a break from that sometimes. So thank you to everyone. Thank you to all of us. And, you know, this keeps my sanity and it makes Tony a little bit insane, actually, because I've changed the lounge into a studio again. And, you know, but she's coping. You're right, aren't you?
I need a little bit of insanity in my life. Far too straight.
And that's why you married him.
Yeah.
There we go.
And I don't have any sanity. I left that behind a long, long time ago when I stopped smoking weed.
All I'm going to say,
a
Phil, is she didn't
shout
marry me
before
for
I
my
go?
money.
That's fair enough. Yeah, you play guitar. It's, that's where all the money goes. Can I just give a little shout out to a group on Facebook that if anyone is struggling with stuff, I really, really recommend. It's called Solo Armada. It's these little badges I'm wearing here. And basically it's people who love live music but have no one to go with. So, you know when you hit 25 and all your mates grow up? Solo Armada is... okay. Do you know when some people...
We don't know that. We're musicians. Our friends are
You know
still
when some
haven't
other
grown up.
people move out of your life and you don't see them anymore because they're idiots.
Yeah.
But it's a place for when these people need people to go to gigs with, or they're a bit afraid of going for gigs on their own. They can all stick a message up online and say, "I'm going here. anyone else coming, and then everyone meets up beforehand for a little drink, gets to know each other, and I mean, I've made some amazing friends from there. It's a really, really wonderful thing, and at this point, it's an incredible support. There is about 3,000 people in there, all looking after each other, all making sure that no one's alone, all making sure if anyone's got any problems that there's someone there for them to talk to day or night. So, Facebook, Solo Armada, look it up. It's fucking brilliant, and it's also a great way of just going to gigs and seeing a load of people who suddenly you're never alone at a gig. So.
Mate, I think initiatives like this...
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, are an absolutely brilliant thing, especially at this time, knowing that you've got an extra community around you is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So, yeah, Solo Armada, yeah?
Solo Armada, yeah.
Right.
ARMADA.
ARMADA?
That's the one.
Right, we're going to put that in the chat room.
Cool.
It's done.
I have to say, back in the heady days of Planet Rock, when we were allowed to freely post on their Facebook page, lots of people would do the same thing. So they would go, "Oh, I'm going to go and see Whitesnake tonight, but I'm on my own. And is anybody going?" And actually, I made some really nice friends through that as well. So it's really nice to hear that spirit is still continuing. So Solo Armada, I should be giving it a little wee like.
Excellent.
Okay.
Mostly because I've got no friends and no one likes me.
Cool.
We like you,
so you can
Nadie.
get someone else in.
Shut up.
But you can't have friends at the moment. It's not allowed. You're not allowed to shake hands.
We're all
and
your
cuddle
friends.
and
We're
shit,
just friends
you
from a big distance.
Yeah. Yeah. Like cousins.
Which, to
from
be fair,
another
is where I
mother.
like them. Because they try and drink my alcohol.
From a
don't like that.
distance.
Okay, right, I'll drop off the call so you can get someone better on.
Back
Cheers, Phil.
over there.
Look after yourself, man. Take care. See you soon.
Thanks, Phil.
Oh, he's a good lad. A relatively newcomer
is
to
a
the
good
jam
lad.
night as well. So he's thrown himself in. I think he came to one or two of the live ones before this all sort of happened. Before the doom. This is, you can see
Well, I
films
like to
being
call
made
it-
about this in the future, can't you? And it's going to be proper Hollywood.
It's not going to be a very interesting film. You know, the guy who's like, the lead, the guy we're rooting for, is basically in his house, not washing and walking around in his pajamas all day. It's not a film I'm going to want to watch. Got to be honest with you.
Who do you think would play Boris Johnson?
Donald Trump.
Boris Johnson would probably want to play Boris Johnson.
No, get Johnny Depp or something, wouldn't you?
Johnny Depp playing
Well, you can
Boris
get one of his
Johnson.
47 children that he hasn't acknowledged he has to play
Depp
him in
or
the
Boris
movie. I think Johnny Depp would probably play him. He's played everybody else.
Yeah, he likes doing strange people.
Right, so we
You could get a bit of Steve Coogan.
Steve, that would be wicked. I like that idea. So we got
Yeah, see,
Paul
I should
joining
work in
us.
TV. Hello, Paul.
Paul, can you
Hello.
hear us? Ah, look, he's there.
Oh, he's got reverb and everything. Show off.
Turn the reverb off.
Now, just before you do that, say, Rod, Todd, this is God. Do it.
I've gone. I'm still called Phil. Oh, there we are.
Jim Carrey.
No, you're called Paul. We know you, Paul. Paul, this is Nadie. Nadie, this is Paul.
Hello. Hang on, let me turn off the telly. Otherwise, I hear you and
Josh
me
says
about
Matt
half an hour late.
Lucas to play Roger.
Ah, yeah, that would work. I'm liking Matt Lucas. Good call there, Josh.
So, how's the isolation rubbish?
We're still in the house. Dear 31. I need a shit and we're out of bog roll.
My living room's turning into a sort of a single man's with nobody visiting living room, which is pretty disgraceful, really.
Do you want to pan the camera out and give us a look?
Right, it's just full of
No, there'd be
musical
wank
instruments,
socks
actually.
everywhere. No one wants to
No,
see
there's
that.
none of that. There's none of that. But it only gets tidied up when people come round. So,
And that's
Which isn't
never
going to be
at
for the
moment.
next 6 months.
it could be really bad after that.
So it's when they stop collecting the bins and we all just let it pile up in the kitchen. It'll be fine.
Something
Yeah.
to look forward to.
So
I'm
Paul,
still trying to work out how I've spent nearly 200 quid on shopping in the last week.
Panic.
And I just don't understand it because I'm not buying any more food, but I'm buying more alcohol, so that's probably it. I was never
there
good at
you go. You just answered your own question there, Nade. It's the get through juice that we all need.
Yeah, it's Mummy's magic tonic. Now go away until Mummy's finished it.
Right, Paul, you're going to give us some music.
Can you hear anything?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Can you hear that bit?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
It's amazing. It's working. First time out the bag. This thing.
Wow. Let's not
That's what she
speak
said.
too soon. Let's not speak too soon. Tell you what, give us a song. We'll see if it works. Over to you, Paul.
That's what she said.
Okay, this is a proggy rock song, but I quite like because I'm a bit old and proggy rocky. In the land of grey and pink, where only Boy Scouts stop to think they'll be coming back again. Those nasty grumbly gremlins, and they're climbing down your chimney. They're trying to get in, come to take your money. Isn't it a sin that they're so thin? Great black buckets in the sky, don't leave your dad in the rain. Cigarettes go bright tonight, they'll all get washed down the drain. Well, we sailed away for just one day to the land where the punk rock grows. Don't need any money, just fingers and the toes. And when it's dark, the boat will park in a land of warm and green. Pick out, fill a punk weed, and smoke it till we bleed, that's all we'll need. While sailing back in the morning light, we'll wash our feet in the sea. When the day gets really bright, we'll go to sea drinking tea. Away for just one day, and where the punk goes. Don't need any money, just fingers and the toes. And when it's dark, the boat will park on the land of warm and green. Pick out, fill a punk weed, and smoke it till we bleed, that's all we'll need. Break back buckets in the sky, don't leave your dad in the rain. Cigarettes go bright tonight, they'll all get washed down the drain.
Oh, yeah, man.
Woo!
Well, I don't know about that.
Can you turn your vocal up a little bit, but not the guitar?
Oh, no, you don't want that. You don't want more of my vocal.
Yeah, we
Shit.
do. We
I
wanna
probably
hear you,
can.
man.
Hang on. Let me grovel on the floor a bit.
Who the hell's Amy Poehler? I bet she's something really gorgeous. I get Jack Black, and you get some, like, lustrous model or something like that. I bet that's what Rich is saying.
She's blonde.
You can dye her hair.
I'm not dyeing my hair blonde.
Is that better?
Go on in and give us a strum.
Hello.
Yes, that sounds better.
Rich Meatloaf could play.
You're the only person that wants more of my vocal.
We like your voice.
So I don't think I've played that one before very much.
Not one I've heard you do before, Paul, no.
No, we're having a bravery night tonight because basically nobody can get me from here.
You've even locked the
safe
door,
in my own house with the door locked. Yeah.
Cool. All right, give us another one.
This is another bravery one.
Oh, we like brave. Good luck.
Yeah, I need it. Train rolling on down the line. Please take me far away. I feel wind blow outside my door. I'm leaving my woman home. Tuesday's gone with the wind. My baby's gone with the wind. And I don't know where I'm going. I just wanna be left alone. When this train ends, I'll try again. And I'm leaving my woman home. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone with the wind. My baby's gone with the wind. Dream on. The train rolling many miles from my home. I'm riding my blues away. Tuesday, you see, she had to be free. Somehow I've got to carry on. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone with the wind. My baby's gone with the wind.
Yeah, man.
A lot of twiddly guitar in that.
You done it just fine, my friend.
Yeah,
So,
lovely.
Paul, thank you
Jolly
very much,
good.
mate. Are you enjoying your internet stardom? You know, you were really nervous about getting on stage. Now you're, an internet superstar. Everybody loves you. Excuse me.
They're getting T-shirts made of you.
Are they?
They
I
are.
don't know about that.
Look, stick around for a second, Paul. Nadie, you have to go.
I have to go, I'm afraid.
You do.
I
You
hate
have a
to
birthday
have to go.
cake to make, don't you?
I do. I've bitten off more than I can chew. I'm not the greatest baker in the world, and I'm attempting to make a rainbow birthday cake.
Well, look, all I want to say is thank you for cancelling everything in your hectic schedule today. Obviously, I know you had your hair appointment and the restaurant that you were going to go to and everything like that.
I did have to cut counting the blades of grass in my garden short, so
How far did you get?
Pick up where I left off. 46,321.
That's pretty impressive. And that took how long?
Well, as long as Dave was talking to me, and so I just zoned out, stared at the grass until eventually he walked away.
Fantastic.
As you can imagine, he was talking a lot.
I'm not going to take sides here, but I can imagine.
There's no sides to take. I've locked him in the shed.
Oh, fair enough. Do you really want to say that on live? No, it's fine. She hasn't really. It's a joke. Don't send.
Haven't I? Haven't I?
It's a joke.
It is a joke.
Haven't I?
Help him.
What are the police going to do? They're only arresting people who are going for a walk. They're not going to come over to listen to Dave's repeated screams from the shed.
Yeah, is he coughing in the shed? Because they might be interested.
No, he should be tidying up, Tony. Otherwise, I'll keep him in there another 4 days. Like last week.
Well, good luck to Dave, and thank you for joining us, hon. We'll catch up soon,
you.
and we'll catch up tomorrow for Sky's birthday, and we're going to sing her a happy birthday.
You will.
Bits and pieces, all right?
Wish her happy birthday. And you can also sing Baby Shark, do 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 do, Baby Shark, do 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 do.
That's probably not working together, but it's worth a try.
Baby Shark. And now Mummy Shark has to go and burn a cake and make
Go on
it
then,
as
Mummy
dry
Shark.
as
Go
anything.
burn that cake. I'm going to have a chat with Paul. Just because
You can't burn cake because you
Bye-bye,
can't get
See you
the flour
soon.
anymore.
Love you loads,
Thank
hon.
you
Take
for
care.
being gentle and for using the Vaseline.
Take care, hun. See you soon. Just close that window for me, and we're good. And then we can put Paul
I'm out of
there.
Vaseline.
There we go. How you doing, Paul? Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
I'm all right. Sorry, I was just turning the reverb down a bit because I sounded a bit echoey. Yeah, I was
Just do a
saying I'm
tour
out
of your living room.
I'm completely out of Vaseline. I've used it all.
Wow. Weather's been nice, didn't you find?
Yeah, I don't go outside. It's dangerous out there.
It is, man. It seriously is. You know, I mean, I think all these films about zombie apocalypses was just preparing us. All
I have
those
noticed
seasons of Walking Dead. I've never seen it, but you know, I'm not.
They're
prepared.
playing lots of really, really bad films, disaster movies, and all sorts of stuff on Netflix, and you sort of think it's really not a great thing.
Don't scare us more.
Yeah. Well, I
want
think
feel-good
Contagion
movies.
was one of the most downloaded films on Netflix for the first week of all of this. So people are just getting prepared. They're learning through the media of film.
Well, it's better than watching Boris and his mates, isn't it?
Well, in all fairness, I'm not. I don't want to get too political here, but I watched the health secretary give his briefing today, and I have to say, probably more of a statesman than Boris, Gove, or Raab.
He was better. Yes,
he was, wasn't he? I'm glad we agree on this.
He could speak from first experience, though, couldn't he?
Well, yeah, there is that as well, and surely that's a good thing, right? You know what I mean? At least he's had it. At least he can say, well, yeah, do you know what? This is nasty.
Yeah, it's nasty. And he got tested.
Yes. Well, again, you know, they are technically frontline staff as well. I know that's a controversial opinion, but, you know, we need people leading this country. Just a shame it's the ones we have.
Well,
I must admit I felt a little better today after seeing they were making some efforts to sort us out in various ways. So I got the impression we might be all right, even if you got ill. So that was all right. But I think the biggest problem is just spending so much time on your own and working at home and being at home and not going to the pub and not singing at open mics, and it's just like, ah.
No, man, I get it. You're sat there on your Todd, and that can't be easy. And, you know, let me just remind you that I know you're physically on your own, but you've got a whole community from Bumbles and from this jam night, all sitting here ready to give you some support if you need it. So don't feel that you can't reach out. This is what this is all about, the chance for you to play at your jam night. I think he's disappeared. I'm giving him this lovely speech, and he just walks out the door on me.
He's not feeling the love.
He's not feeling the love, is he?
No.
Is he going to come back? Or is he not? That is the question.
He's gone to clean his lounge.
He might have gone to clean his lounge. Let's we'll just sort of go to us for a second. So we got about 10 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just recap. It's been 3 hours. It's been a long show. Let's recap. We've had some great music tonight. We've had some great chat. Nadie's been absolutely fun to spend some time with. And, you know, thank you. As I said, you know, I keep getting people being really appreciative about us putting this on and us doing this. But without you lot, it's just me and Tony having a conversation in our lounge.
It is now.
It is at the moment, like it is now.
Hi.
Strange. Hi, how you doing?
First time I talked to you all week.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? Broadcaster live. Oh, no, he's not come back. No, he's not come back.
It's gone from Big Brother to Gogglebox.
Paul Bust. That's what he's saying on his Facebook post. What's bust? We'll find out. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right? So next week, I'm going to invite my good friend Rich on. I'm going to invite Rich on. Now, I know he's in the chat room. I know he can hear me. So, Rich, check your email because it's coming straight at you once my email opens. And come and join us for the last 10 minutes. And I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do a Rich MSI session on some of the acts we've had tonight. And you can give us your critiques. All right, so we'll just do a brief MSI overview. Email's on its way, you dude. Let's get back to Paul and find out what he's saying. Frozen here. Yeah, try and reconnect. So let's see if Rich answers my call. But we're nearly finished. And again, thank you very much to everyone who's joined us. Thank you for Tony. Thank you to Nadie. Thank you to Paul. Who else did we have? We got Phil. We had Ian, not Ian. We had Di. We had Jenny. We had Dave, even though we couldn't hear him. Have I missed anyone? We had Andy. Don't forget Andy. Thank you, Andy, as well. So yeah, it's been again another successful show, and hopefully Rich is going to join me anytime now.
He's smoking in the garden.
Yeah, he's probably having a fag out the back by the lake in the nice, you know, sun. Oh, someone. Oh, hang about. We got Paul back. Hang about then. Let's change that. 1 second, Paul. How you doing? You back?
Hello.
Right. Oh, right. I'm going to have to change things with Rich. Bear with me. I'm just going to change a few things around. I'm going to try and bring Rich in. I'm going to send him a new link because Paul's coming on that one.
This is riveting, isn't it?
It is. This makes for great watching this. Me doing technical things like sending emails. Wait, yeah,
I don't know what happened there. It all just went frozen. I think the browser crashed or something.
These things happen, man. This is the technology we have to deal with. But it's all good. So I was just saying, before you rudely left me, I was in the middle of a lovely thing saying, you know, mate, you're not on your own. I know physically you are. But we're all here. And reach out when you need to. We've got Facebook, we've got Skype, we've got Zoom, we've got FaceTime, we've got a million ways of talking and chatting. And I'm sure any of those lovely people out in the chat room will happily reach out and have a chat with you and bits and pieces like that. Rich, are you here?
I'm kind of here. I don't know.
Oh, hang about. Let me just need to do that. And we need to do that. So, hang about. So, Paul's there, and that's Paul. And then we want that one to be Rich. Oh, this is all going very strange. Right, hang about. Right, Paul.
Hello.
Talk to me again. Right, you're on that one. Right, okay, that's very strange. Right,
so I'm now called Rich, and Paul looks like
it's all
somebody
going
else.
a bit odd. Right, so we'll call you Paul, because that's your name after all. And we'll call him Rich. Rich.
You don't even hear me, do you?
Yes, we can hear you. How you doing,
Okay,
man?
you can hear me. That's good enough.
No picture.
You don't need to
Refresh.
see me. Everybody knows I'm ugly.
So, that's
refreshing.
Give it a refresh. No, we've still got Nadie, but she's looking lovely, isn't she? It's a nice little screen capture of her.
Always.
So, Paul.
Hello.
Reach out, man. Just, I don't know what's going on in the chat out there.
It's all good. It's all good. It's just a little. It's just a little weird. I mean, it's weird, isn't it?
I'm still.
We were all down the pub and having fun, and now it's suddenly like, stay inside. Don't do this. Don't do that. By the way, if you do, you die. It's not good. It's not good. But
no, it's not.
We will get used to it, and then it will get better. And that's. But I think that getting used to it is a lot harder than people think.
I think the going out afterwards is going to be even harder. We're all going to be like, no, I'm staying in home. I'm not leaving. I don't want to. I'll go shopping. That's fine. But, you know.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. I mean, I know. And also, it's going to be difficult to trust that everything's now okay afterwards, I think.
Yeah, trust is going to be a difficult thing. I think, people
will sneeze down the pub and you'll sort of run,
It's just hay fever, man. Sorry. It's just summer. What do you expect?
Yeah.
I think you're right. So I think there's going to be a lot of changes. I think there's that side to it. I think there's the positive side to it as well that we've talked about, where people are indoors creating. People are indoors doing stuff, and we're going to enter this whole new world, and there's going to be all these new ideas and new inventions and new music and new art.
Yeah, I got the piano out the loft, so I am, I'm quite scary at the moment. Maybe playing the piano on one of these
on your own.
Well, it's a Korg sort of keyboardy thing,
Oh, fair play. Well, again, what a great time to spend doing that. It's learning a new skill.
Yeah, I'm playing guitar.
And the neighbours can't even come round and complain because they're too scared to come that close. So it's kind of good. You can make a lot of noise.
Shut up! What?
Just if they knock on the door and start complaining, just open up and start coughing.
Sneeze a bit, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, a sore throat. It's not nice, but it helps. Rich, are you there? He's not. No, he's meant to be my tech. He's meant to be the man who helps me run this show from behind the scenes and offer me all the advice. And
I'm trying.
Yeah, but he wasn't ready. You put him on the spot.
I like putting him on the spot.
Yeah.
Stripy t-shirt, very close up. No,
It could be a stripy t-shirt, close up. Yeah. So how are you feeling your hours? You're playing guitar and singing. You're playing some chord, keyboard. What else are you up to?
Changing the oil in all the motorbikes because I have too many of them and they all need an oil change. So I ordered some oil online the other day, so that's all arrived. So that's good. And I've got a drum machine which I thought would be easy to play along to, but it's not. It's just as bad as real drummers. It's all over the place. I can't play along with it.
I'm sure the drummers in the chat room are looking forward to seeing you when we get out
It's
of
not.
this.
It's actually not them. It's me. I can't actually play in time. That's what it boils down to.
It's difficult, man. I said, excuse me. We've been doing some recording, and I'm playing the acoustic guitar, and Josh has done some drums, and I'm sat here, and when I'm trying, I'm not doing it, and then when I relax into it, I find my groove and it works. It's just that getting that right time, It normally takes me about 2/3 of the song before I relax into it. So the back
You're
half's
used
good.
to playing with other people. I've only ever played open micey stuff, so I struggle with other people.
Well, you've played with the band down the jam night, haven't you?
Yeah. I can't keep in time with that either.
I think one of your renditions of "Wish You Were Here" was very, very good.
Yeah, well, I think that's down to Kev mainly, wasn't it? Because he did the twiddly bits very well, and Dave will learn the bass at some point, and I won't have to turn around and show him which chord I'm playing, and that'll be good.
Look, Dave is a man machine when it comes to songs. He plays with about 2,000 bands, or at least he did.
I know.
So yeah, I
don't think he's a Floyd fan.
Kev is good at twiddling. That's all I'm gonna say. Richard.
Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah,
He's
we
just
can see
shaking
him.
his head. He's just shaking his head. Look, Paul, I will let you get on, mate. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for popping a little for chat as well.
Well, thanks for
at the
having
end
me.
there.
Yeah, it was,
You're more than
it was
welcome
good.
any week.
Thanks for filling my Thursday evening again. That's very good. I'll see you next week.
All right, dude.
Maybe
Speak
on
to
the
you soon.
piano if I play it enough in the meantime.
Oh, we're going to hold you to that. One song on the piano. One.
Yeah, I've got one that I could probably get away with it.
Awesome. We'll look forward to hearing it then, man.
Okay, cheers.
Look
I'll
after
be
yourself.
off.
Take care.
How do I disconnect?
Just
That's the next
close the
question.
window down and then you're gone. Done. Gun. Run. Son. I don't know. Richard.
I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, yeah.
How are you, sir?
Overworked, underpaid. You know how it is when you're in lockdown?
Yeah. How's the tea addiction coming on?
Good, 2 cups a day.
So, for those of you who don't know, this is Rich. Rich and I worked on a podcast together called MSI, Music Scene Investigation. That was the first time I put Tony through turning my living room into a recording studio or a broadcast studio. And Rich really has been very important in helping me getting this working this time around. So, everyone, round of applause for Rich. I know you can't hear it, Rich, but, I'll give you it,
No, that's okay. The fact of the matter is, you could have done this very easily by yourself. You just needed a push in the right direction. So, that's all I did.
Man.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything you couldn't have figured out.
I need you, man. Don't be like that. Just because you're miles away, it doesn't mean a man doesn't need a Rich in his life.
No, that's okay.
So you're going to come and join me next week. Me and Tony are going to sit here and you're going to come and sit in the co-host chair.
Well, I think that I might hang out for a while as long as we don't do Baby Shark.
Why not?
We're.
What should we do instead?
I'm tired of baby sharks.
I just don't like sharks. What do we do instead?
First of all, I'm single means I don't like babies and I don't swim. So yeah, I don't like sharks either. So it's all good.
Well, you like sharks a lot less if you do swim.
I was going to say, swimmers have got more worry about sharks than non-swimmers, man.
Well, not baby sharks. They don't.
What, do they have legs and walk on land?
No,
Whereas
baby
big
sharks have little teeth. They're fine.
So, MSI, we used to critique music and we used to talk about the mix and the production and the songwriting and the content. Obviously, a lot of that is null and void for what we're doing here. But in your opinion, as a music broadcaster, as someone who runs his own AM station, whereabouts are you? Tell the world.
Well, I'm in Paris, of course.
No, you're not.
I am.
You are, but not the Paris that everyone's now thinking about, Rich.
No, I'm in a small city in east central Illinois called Paris.
So way out there in the United States, Illinois, Paris.
Yeah.
Have you got an Eiffel Tower?
Very small town. Well, I don't know. I haven't been around to look and see if they have so many parks around here. They might have one, but I have no idea.
I think you'd know about it. It's quite big.
Well, not if we're here. It's a small town. Everything's smaller here, so.
I thought we were Americans. I thought you liked everything bigger.
We're not Texas, so,
So, in your opinion, what do you think of the music tonight, Richard?
Well, do you want my broadcaster opinion being, a guy who comes up to the show and has fun? I thought everything I heard tonight was a lot of fun. Going through it and being able to go along with the artists that were doing what they did. For the people who they were doing it for, I applaud each and every one of them because they deserve it. And just for having the guts to get out and do this kind of thing, on a whim. In a lot of cases, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But if I were to do it from an MSI perspective, we'd get a totally different answer, and I don't want to do that.
And you're going to criticise my technical ability, aren't you? That's what you're going to do.
Well, I was going to start with that, but no, it wasn't too bad. I mean, the fact is that obviously we can all do better at what we do, and the more we do it, the better we get. So if you're a musician out there, jam every chance you get. They say practice makes perfect, and they mean it. Just get out there and do it as much as you can, whether it's on a broadcast, on a stage, on a podcast, wherever, do it.
Look, don't talk about stages. That's a bit of a sore subject at the moment, man.
Well, no.
You can't. Do you know what I mean?
For an artist, the stage is fine. For an artist, the stage is fine. It's when you do the stage diving out into the audience, you get in trouble.
Well, you wouldn't want to stage dive into an audience at the moment because there aren't any audiences, and that's gonna hurt.
Well, if there's no audience, you don't have to worry about social distancing.
I went to a Terrorvision gig way back when they had their first album Formaldehyde released. They're a British band, rock and roll band, or quite heavy rock band, and they're doing the songs. And some guy jumped up on stage, and he ran and he launched himself into the audience, and the audience parted like the Red Sea. And this guy just landed in a crumpled mess on the floor, and everyone laughed. Oh, what fun!
I've had that happen before.
What, to
just
you?
Saying. Oh yeah.
Maybe it was you. Were you at Terrorvision in Highbury, Islington, about 20 years ago?
No. It was a different place. Luckily, no video cameras, so I was good there.
Well, there you go. This is a little fact I didn't know about you. Rich, we've run 5 minutes over, so I just wanted to sort of introduce you to these people so they're not surprised by you next week.
They can get the story of MSI next week along with some MSI reviews. Like Phil, he said he wanted an MSI opinion. I'll be happy to give you one next week, but bring your A game, Phil.
Oh, whoa. Wow. He's laying the challenge down tonight.
That's fun talk.
Yeah, it's fun talk. So we'll say goodnight. Don't forget, we need a jingle. One that can play us in, one that can play us out. Get right in them. Love you all, guys. Cheers for joining me briefly, Rich. And we'll see you all soon. I'm now got to go to YouTube and press my magic buttons and